What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's your big partner, me, Cartoon 53. Man, y'all come on in here, man. Let's talk about it. Whatever you got to talk about, let's talk about it. Go for any and everybody. Whatever you got to talk about, let's talk about it, Mike. We coming on stage tonight. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. Oh, shoot. The Gary of the Gary. What's up, huh? You the first one, Mike. The Gary of the Gary. You just wait, man. Wait for it to fill up a little bit. StreamYard moving kind of slow tonight. Who that, Saint? Mobile in this thing, 50 below. Y'all 1, 2, and 3, man. Oh, man. Get some more people up in here, man. Y'all know how we do it. Mr. Zane, what's up, homie? Y'all know how we do it, man. We gonna sit here and look at each other, man, to at least say 100, you know? To at least say 100. Moving slow tonight. Everybody at the club? Where they at? Shoot, man, all the people I had jumping up in my comments for the last couple of days. I know gosh darn well. I'm giving them an opportunity to say what's on their heart, say what's on their mind, say what's on their chest tonight. All they got to do is show up. Let me know they backstage. I'll put it in. Pat Elston, what it do, homie? What it do? War Eagle. You see it. Bing. Basketball. SEC championship. Who? Them Auburn Tigers? Yeah. Who? Them Auburn Tigers? SEC champions? You know. Yeah, man. Boom, ATL in the house. Hi, you say stop it, Tom. All right. I know. Oh, man. Man, we moving slow. Man, what y'all got going on out there, man? What y'all got going on out there, man? I hope life been treating everybody well. Warlocks, how much were you benching in the pen? The most I ever benched, homie, was 620. Ha, he's out always. I ain't trolling you, Pat. I ain't trolling you. I wish you changed your avatar though to an Auburn. You know, I got to say something, homie. As long as I look up and see that Alabama sign on there, you know, I got to say something. 83 in this thing, 53 to 83. What's up? 8 Trey. 5 Trey anyway, 8 Trey every day. Y'all know how we do it, Mike. You know. Like I was saying earlier, though, man, I hope, you know, everybody, he said never. Ha ha ha. Yeah, man, I hope everybody, man, had a good weekend. Had a good yesterday. Warlock, 620. Dang, tune. Mm-hmm. What? I don't know. Warlock, I don't know what that means, 620. I don't know what that means, homie. Y'all hit that like button coming in, man. Hit that like button coming in. Wonder why they don't understand. That's like asking you to turn blood. What's Pat? What you mean? I don't understand what that means, homie. Soldier 144. Okay, now they popping in. Okay. Your bench. Oh, yeah. 620. Yeah, homie. Yeah, that was my max. That was the highest I ever went. College Park in the house. Okay. Love from Cleveland. I see you, Mike. What's up, Big Tune? Did you ever meet any dudes from Detroit during your time? Well, I don't, you know what? Yeah, my main partner is from Detroit. I just did a video yesterday talking about him. Y'all be missing this stuff, homie. Yeah, my main road dog right now today out here in Alabama, my main road dog off the west side of Detroit. Black Power, Maryland. I see you. Love from Rochester, New York. That's what's up, Ayo. Paul, shout out. Okay, homie. Me taking down my oh ho, 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 okay. Hey, well, if that's what it's like, I know you ain't gonna take it down, man. We need some more X-Clan village storyteller. Yeah, man. Believe it or not, I can tell you something about that. It was, you know what? Look, it was easy for me to do that X-Clan thing because it's been a dream of mine to bring the X-Clan to the comic book world for years, for years. And the cold part about it, man, the cold part about it, I could have done it when I got out back in '96. I had a business deal with Dark Horse Comics. If you're not hip to Dark Horse Comics, that's the company that brought out Spawn. I know you remember the movie Spawn. And when I got out, I was supposed to meet up with them, hook up with them, and do my thing, and never did, man. Tune, do you ever see Miss Netta and Charles in Alabama? Who is Miss Netta and who is Charles? Way too real. I don't know. Killer Dogs. What's good, Tune? Brooklyn, New York in the building. What's up, homie? You all right? Gear Village, Montgomery. Oh, yeah, Gear Village. I did a lot of time with dudes from there, too. Joshua Buchanan. What's up, man? Sincere Nova. Shout out to the nation, man, to the foundation nation for the win, man. When you coming back to Cali in June? Neff, what's up, homie? Make sure they hit that like button, man. Make sure they hit that like button, man. Oh, shoot, man. I'm just really, my LA fam said if you've met an Avalon, you've met a real one. Those cats are dedicated. Yes, we are, homie. We really, really are, man. We not with the shenanigans. What LA said is known. Okay, that went fast. It says, what LA said is known for flashy cars and money. It depends on when. You know what I'm saying? During my era, it was the main streets. Yeah, it was the main streets. So, you ever been in a tornado? No, I never been in one, homie. Lord willing, I hope I never be in one. You know. KGTV, what's good, Tune? Stevenson Village checking in. Oh, cuz, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I got love for the Stevensons. I used to live right there, man. If you ever see your homeboy Baldhead, man, tell him Cartoon said what's up. West Driller, Tune. I see East Coast and Broadway stop beefing. I was just looking at on Dreaming Foreign today, but the thing is, East Coast and the Broadways, they killed their beef like over a year ago. That's old news. I mean, they been did that. They been did that. You know. Miss Netta and Charles, the people from Alabama who going viral online. They claim everybody knows them in Alabama. Well, that claim might be false, homie. You know, because I've never heard of a Miss Netta or Charles. You know. Michelle Angel Vista. Okay, Angel Vista. Hello from the neighborhood. What's up? What's up? Way too real. My cousin said you always mention the north side, but never mention the back west. Oh, shoot, man. You know, hey, I got love for all sides of the gangsters, man. It's just that, during my time, that's who I fooled with a lot. You know what I'm saying? Was a lot of the north side. That's where I hung at. That's who I ran with. That's who I fooled with was the north siders. You know what I'm saying? I was on 71st and 71st and Normandy all the time. All the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom. But hey, the Trey is the Trey, homie. A Trey is a Trey to me, Way too real. Okay, Ruggy Don, Coney Island, Brooklyn in the building. All right, homie, that's what's happening. Y'all hit that like button for me, cuz. Did you know Big Dumb from, you talk about the homie Dum Dum. Yeah, from 11-6. Yes, of course. Unknown. You ever meet a jitsu in lockup? What is a jitsu, homie? Uh-huh. Kevin Mason, what part is the Southside ETGs? You know what, homie? You asking a very good question because you know what? Even back in the 80s, I used to always wonder where exactly what was considered the South Side A-Tray gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was in jail. I've been in jail. I was, I've been in YA with them, but exactly where I came, I don't really know exactly the parameters and the perimeters of where the South Side A-Tray gangsters are. Mm-hmm. Tune, you were a 8-ball junkie last night. Yes, man. Yes, man. I was quite inebriated last night, man. I was 9 sheets to the wind, man. That 8-ball had me. And a lot of people here say, Tune, I didn't know you drink. I didn't know you drink. I don't drink hard liquor. I only drink Old English 800. I drink Old English. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay funky. 8-ball junkie. Shalom, Big Evil stories. You could let me see. Big Ezekiel, Shalom. Any Big Evil or Sinister? I say again, I don't really know those guys. I don't know no Big Evil, and I don't know Sinister. And you say from Swans. See, in my day and age, the dudes you talking about were from 8-9 family. This was before them and Swans hooked their name up. So I've heard of them, but do I know them personally? No. Big Tune, you've been getting me through my work shift. Hey, I aim to please, homie. I aim to please, Mike. Neff, okay, level up greedy, brash monkey. I ain't never drunk it, homie. Tune, you ever ran into any black Southsiders? Oh yeah, a lot. Been in major altercations behind running into them. My last ride in the pen before I got out, when we took off. When we took off, it was a black Southsider on the yard, and he was my main target. Yeah, he was my main target. Al Gore, salute, Tune. I send my respect. Thank you, homie. West Driller, what show was worse, Monster? What show was worser, Monster and Crazy D or Cartoon and Crazy Ray? I gotta say Cartoon and Crazy Ray, but now I ain't gonna front though. See, a lot of people they know the name Big Monster, but if you've been around long enough, it was always Big Monster and Crazy D. When you heard Monster name, you heard Crazy D name. You heard Crazy D, you heard Big Monster. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and Crazy D, we kicked it on the streets real tough, man. But even in the pen. But yeah, they were a heck of a dynamic duo themselves. Tony Angelo, Tune the Legend. Thank you. Tune, you even got into it with another set, and things went south, and they were too far away to retaliate or start a real beef with. Yes, we did. We had that problem one time, man. With a set. I'm gonna just say with a set in Pomona. It was surrounding the death of my homie Lil Crip Crazy. Now, if y'all remember a story that a video I put out a few weeks ago about when when all this stuff about saying the wrong disrespectful word came up, and I put a video out about when me, my homie Lil Crip Crazy, and the homie Crazy Ray went to a gas station, and the dude pulled up playing that Salt and Pepper song. And the homie Lil Crip Crazy got at him about it. Then we got on him. But anyway, if y'all remember, that was him. Yeah, he lost his life in Pomona, and we were very upset about it. And the thing is, the only reason why we did not go to war, because it was just too far away. Shout out from Baton Rouge. Okay, so Tune, explain how Jamel Barnes relates to y'all, Avalon, because OGs like Honcho say the Avalons would exist if it wasn't for. That is a bald-faced lie. A bald-faced lie. Jamel Barnes don't have nothing to do with 5 Trey Avalon, with 40 Avalons, or with the 11-6 Avalons. He has something to do with the Avalon Guards. That's it and that all. Period. The creator of Avalon on my end in the 50s and the 40s was the homie Big Herc. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Mason, So as far as them saying wouldn't be no Avalons without him, that's a lie. A lie all the way around the table. Big Tune, I recently got into a chess. How nice are you with your openings and your? I'm bad with that chess, homie. I'm bad with that chess. You know what I'm saying? We can jump online and play that all day long. You know. Aunt Roby, tell more stories of your of country. He sound interested of your of what country? Who? You said tell more stories of your of country. He sound y'all got to write this stuff correctly, or I can't answer because I can't understand it. If you talk about more stories about my G homie, my big homie country, if that's what you talk about, yeah, I got stories on him. Level up greedy. He out the garden. Mm-hmm. Xavier Cersei, Tune, that Vice Lord guy you had on here didn't know what he was talking about. It ain't for me to judge, homie. Pat Elston, okay, now I've heard of Big Hurt. Let me see, of Big Hurt. Elaborate on him. It's not H-U-R-T, it's H-U-R-K. You know, like Big Hercules. But you know what? I might have to do a piece on a G homie, you know? What's the most amount of money you ever lost in a dice game? Man, let's see, maybe 20 or $30. I don't fool with that dice. I don't care about no dice, homie. I played with them. We used to shoot for like $1 and stuff like that in the projects. Talk about Damian Porter from Hoover said he is one of the most notable Hoover gangsters. I don't believe, first off, he's not a Hoover gangster. He's from 11 Deuce Hoover. They strictly Hoover. They Hoover criminals. I can't talk about him. I don't know anything about him. He wasn't in prison with me. He wasn't around when I was around. Yo, Tune, what's your favorite Southern food since living in Alabama? And what's your favorite California food? I can't really say, man. I'm so greedy. I eat, homie. Come on, come on the go. Cartoon, have you done time with Honeycomb? No, not at all. Not at all. I spoke to him on the phone. I was going when he was just locked up, not this time, but the last time. He was in the prison with one of my homies, and I spoke to him on the phone. I was supposed to do an interview with him, but I couldn't get him. Then he messed around and went home. Everett Simpson, whatever happened to Space Ghost from 9-0? He in the pen. RJ Tune, can you even get down in the kitchen? Yeah, I can cook, homie. Yeah, I can do my thing. I do my thug thizzle in the keys itching. Buff G, you were going crazy, big homie, the other day when you was well, you know, hey, a drunk gonna speak his mind, you know. Top of it, Tune. Crip Cal is a real loc. Appreciate the story you did on the homie. Yeah, man. My road dog, Big Blue, said he was in the module with you too. Yeah, Big Blue, that's the homie, man. Me and Big Blue, we was in Solidar together too. Module with you too. Respect Black Man, Schoolyard Tribe West. Yeah, man. Yeah. I see. That's one thing I like when I be on here and I say certain stuff, and it be other people out there can verify the stuff I be saying, because a lot of people think I make my stories up. A lot of people think I be lying. And no, homie, I've been through a whole lot. Yeah, I guarantee you, when you go in and out of prison as much as me on the streets within a 90-day period, I do more in just 90 days and 3 months than other people do in a whole year, because I wake up on the BS. I used to wake up on the BS, and I'm on the BS all throughout the day, and I go to bed on the BS and can't wait to get up on the BS again the next day. You know, a lot of people didn't have that in them. Do you know Mouse from Kitchen? I don't know Mouse from Kitchen. Know a lot of them though. Do you know what 823 is? Never heard of it. West Nile 21. Okay, Xavier, you think you can whoop Melvin from Baby Boy? Man, that dude ain't about that life, man. That's Ving Rhames. You know, he's a good actor. But whether you know it or not, he's a little bitty guy. You know, TV will make you look a certain type of way, but he's only about 5'9". You know what I'm saying? Even though Mike Tyson was little, he's a little short guy. Can I whoop him or not? I'm not gonna sit here and elaborate on it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you, man. Tune, what's your advice to a young dude who trying to leave the banging behind on felony probation and trying to get it together? Move away. Go away, move away, homie. Straight up. You change your playmate, change your playground. That means change the people you hang with and change the environment that you are in. If it was, look, I'm a living proof, homie. If I was not living here in the state of Alabama, if I was still living in LA, oh no. Some of the stuff I've been through and some of the people that I've been through it with, like even on the internet or when I go back to LA, it would have been a whole different story. But what saves me is I'm out here in Alabama and I'm away from the drama because every time I go back to LA, my whole mentality changes. That's why my wife be glad when I heard him get back to Alabama because she don't like me in LA because she sees how I change. You know what I'm saying? All my South Central mentality start coming back to me. You know what I'm saying? I get on the BS fast and be wanting to be on the BS. That's why I be, oh man, so if you want to get away from that banging lifestyle, homie, you're gonna have to get away from LA. I used to live on 43rd and Fig, right next to Jack in the Box, where you and Crazy Ray got bust on. Yeah, man. I used to live right across the street. Okay, right across the street on Vernon. Remember, the gas station was right here. You had that little bitty brick auto mechanic shop, that little small brick auto mechanic shop. The house right next door to that. That's where I used to live, in that big house, and the houses in the back. My mama used to own all that. All that. I had a shootout with the villains right there on that street. But yeah, I stay right there, homie. Deshaun Willis, do you know Ratbone from Harlem? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do know Ratbone. I think, yeah. It's always good to get away. You think Fire Trade Ops of today still will get down? Oh, I missed it. Okay, yo, Tune, man, it's going fast. Is the Avalon set anywhere else besides in Cali? Of course. We all over the United States, spread out. I used to go to Louisiana Chicken on Vernon. Okay, DeAndre Pollard. Yo, Big Tune, my close cousin was with the person who shot into a house that killed a person who shot into a house that killed a person. It wasn't him, but you think they're going to charge him with the same as the other guy? I'm not sure, homie. I heard in California now, when a shooting or something takes place and a murder happens or whatever, they put it on the shooter and not the person who's just with him. The person who with him gonna get some time, but not that much. Tune, did you see that Munchie B and Beezy incident? What you think about that? Munchie got mad over the word being called cuz, but I don't think it was that serious. To me, it really wasn't that serious neither. I don't know if Munchie might have been a little drunk. I'm not sure. But it wasn't that serious because mistakes are made, man. Mistakes are made. You see what just happened with DW and Brick. Mistakes are made, homie. If I look, let me show you. If I went crazy and about every dude that said blood to me or around me, man, I stay into something. I just left one of my partners' house tonight, one of my crib partners. I went over there to get something from him just a couple hours ago. And it's a dude sitting in the living room on the phone. And so when I came out, the dude was there, you know what I'm saying? And the dude was a blood. He, blood this, blood that, blood this, blood that. It is what it is, man. If you're a Crip, you're going to say cuz. If you're a blood, you're going to say blood. People going to say their word. It doesn't affect me the way it used to. Like I say, I'm 60 years old now. It does not affect me the way it used to, especially with my set being one of the Crip sets in LA who are hand in hand tight with another blood set. So, you know how Avalons and the Peblos are real, so of course you're going to hear blood. Keep it that way. Tune, let me see. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. I accidentally called you Bartoon and got kicked out, Kev Mack, before I could say my you know what? I think I remember that. I didn't know you got kicked out, but I remember a while back somebody calling me Bartoon. Hey, homie, I don't trip it, man. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing, RJ Toon, did you grow up with B Brazy? No, those are young guys compared to me, homie. Young guys. I've heard the name, but nah. Then he was on the west side. I'm off the east side. Dave Brown, Munchie B need a piano. Why is that? Tony Angelo, Peblo's tough. They're down set. Big Suave, love cartoon. You helped me get through my workday and feel great. I tell myself, stop. I could be locked up in a game. Yeah, homie, that's real, man. You out there working, you living, you around your family, you still alive. Man, count your blessings, homie. RJ, have you ever ran into B Brazy? Dang, no, never ran into him. Never. RJ, have you ever? Okay, KJ's World. Any updates on Jap 5? He be home soon. Sean Alex, Tony. Okay, Toon, my big homie said he did time with you in St. Clair. His name is Shoestring. Yeah, I remember. I can't place his face, but I remember a dude with that name. It's a crazy name. Let me see. West Nile, you should do a video on the CCOs and Blue Notes organization. Not too many videos on that topic. Homie, I can tell you like that. There's a reason why there's not a lot of videos on that topic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get a few people that will skim the parameters of Blue Note and CCO. But as far as you're not gonna find too many people that was a part of those two structures that's gonna just do a deep dive into them. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't to be talked about, homie. You see what happened with Brick and Percy. I looked at a little bit of it. I didn't look at all of it. I didn't look at all of it, man. I could only watch so much of Percy. Are you still thinking about moving to Texas? Yes, ma'am. Was talking to my son just last night. We'll be going to Houston. Y'all stay tuned for that one. They got a big mouth out there, boy. We gonna see how that go. Sharindi, yo, Toon, was Crazy ran to lifting weights like you? Heck no. The homie didn't care nothing about no weights. He was slim. Oh, shoot. Here go this cat again. You know what? I'm starting to think this dude right here, Brick Swan, I'm starting to think you a troll. You got to be a troll. I'm not going to pay no attention to you no more, Mr. Brick Swan. You are a troll. You not from Swans. And you probably some type of aborigine that lives over in Australia. You lucky I don't block people, because I'd have been blocked you, because you're very disrespectful. But the thing is, you got to understand, Mr. Brick, that the stuff you write in your comments, it don't bother me, because they're only words, homie. The disrespectful stuff you write and all that, I don't care nothing about it. Just the fact that you in my live is helping me. So if you really wanted to hurt me and do wrong to me, get out the live. Don't listen. Don't look at the videos. But you ain't going to do that, are you? You're going to watch every one of my videos, which is going to give me another view. And you're going to jump on my lives, which is going to give me another view. Thank you, Mr. Brick Swan. He talk about the Peblos. Okay. Did you ever grow up with Pretty Boy from Rolling 60s? No, I didn't grow up with him. He was on the west side. I'm an east sider. During the 80s, the west and east, we didn't mingle like that, homie. Or not unless you was real down with a set that was from over there. Mac Ben, you still moving to Texas? I already answered that. Yes, sir, Bob. Mando Chapo, what gang you think go the hardest in LA besides yours? I can't answer that, homie, because I don't live there no more. So I'm not I'm not there to, see and hear what's going on. I can't answer it, homie. B1, CJ, Big Toon, are the YGs still keeping the old tradition in LA culture? No. Capital NNO. Aunt Roby, any celebrities in jail while you were in there? A lot. Young Soul, what's good, Big Cuzzo? St. Louis? All right, in the house. What's up, St. Louis? Hey, yo, Indianapolis in the building. All right, homie. Johan Harris in Birmingham trying to tap in. Oh, all right, homie. You in the city. You in the blot eye, Neff the Kingdom. Toon, you doing any more shows with Sibo and Vanilo? Not with Sibo, homie, but we got a show coming up next month. I put the flyer up in Colorado. Vanilo will be a part of that one, but it's gonna have a lot of my little homies from Avalon in LA. Tony Angelo, best West Coast hip hop album. Tupac's All Eyes on Me. Are you still thinking about moving? Okay, you already answered. Chris Black, yo, cartoon. NZ, thank you, homie. Tune, you doing any more? Okay, no, best way. Okay, are you still okay? I already answered that. Yo, cartoon, I'm about to get married. Any advice? Yeah. Happy wife, happy life, homie. Happy wife, happy life. Birds of a feather flock together. Put it like that. So if you got a lot of partners that's running around that aren't married, messing with a lot of different women, doing all this and that, then they doing something that's counterproductive to what you're supposed to be having going on. I don't have a lot of partners that aren't married or that aren't in a committed relationship. I got some, and and if when they call me to want to do certain things, if they gonna have a house full of women or a house full of whatever, I don't put myself in that type of predicament. I don't do that. It's not, I'm not finna disrupt my family. I'm not finna disrupt my household. And then just for, somebody in the streets who's running willy-nilly, laying up with everything that sit down and teeth. I don't get down like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Coop 48. What up, Toom? Love from Louisiana. What's up, homie? Young Soul. Yes, sir. 314. Become a member, big homie. Dang, it went away. About your security guard days in the strip clubs and stuff that went down. I got a lot of stories about that. I got and the cool part is a trip that you asked me about that because I got another company. I got which y'all, those who've been with the foundation know that I own a little small security company. I went today and met with some other people, a bigger security company, and they were talking about merging. And the only thing the merger would really be is me and my people going over there with them. And I'm really, really thinking about it. I'm really, really thinking about it. Six Trade Devline, what's up, homie? Salute from San Antonio. What's the topic? Just talking, Tone. We just talking, man. I'm answering all questions. I'm trying to, Mr. D Bill. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Oh, hey, man, there go the homie Big Scrap, cuz. That ain't gang or don't bang, homie. Okay. So you can't watch OG Praise. That's funny. Not the same. Cash Key, what that Avalon like? AVALON, you already know, homie. For real. Pat Elston, pretty much St. Louis Slim. All right, I see you, homie. Yo, Toon, did Fire Trey go to the beach and hang out back in the day like Santa? Yeah. Every set in LA went up to Venice Beach in Santa Monica. You know what I'm saying? Had some good times and some bad times, The first time I seen a dude from Alabama, well, I was, me and the set, we was up at the beach. We was up at Venice Beach. Man, this dude had on so much red, but at the time, I had never heard of their football team. Their football team is all red. And his shirt said Crimson Tide in white letters, but I had never heard of that. All I knew was he was flamed up too much for me. Back then, I couldn't catch him. He wouldn't even let me get close to him. He knew what he was finna get. Sharindi, yo, Toon did, okay. Boom, head honcho, 38. All right. Yo, Toon, did you ever hear about a blood named Santa Claus from Rolling 20? Yeah, I know him. Know him well. We was in the pen together. Boy had hands, man. He had hands. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a whole lot more that go with it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Xavier Cersei, who would you want playing as you in a movie based on your life? Oh man, that's a cold question there. Ooh, wait. I don't know. Man. Man, I mean, man, I ain't never thought about that. Boy, you rock me with that question. I don't Michael Jai White, I guess, Member. Okay, thank you, homie. I see you. It don't say the name, but I see you, my brother. Rocky Campbell, did you know any cats from 11 Dudes in Hood? Yeah. Back in the day. We almost turned them Avalon, but that was way back in the early 80s. We tried to at least. And if I would not have went back to jail when I did back in 1982, I believe they beat Avalon. I believe they would be Avalons right now. But as the powers that be, they end up becoming one of our first enemies from back in the day. Neptune, you got a couple super chats. Yeah, I see them. I want to shout them out, but I can't see their name. You know? Solo, did you hear Big Dum Dum passed away? Yeah. Tune, would you do a let me see. Tune, would you do a no jumper interview if you got that call? That's the thing. People saying, if I got that call, how do y'all know I have not got that call? Not once, but twice. How do y'all know I haven't got that call? You know, just presuming. I seen a dude the other day on the yesterday in the comments because of what I was saying about Poetic Flacco, like Tune trying to get on no jumper. Like what I'm saying is some clout chasing just to get on that show. No, I don't want to go on that show. You know, been saying no and will continue to say no. There's nothing on there for me to do. I don't need it. I don't need it for my notoriety. The world knows me now. You know, I definitely don't need it for money. Definitely don't need it for money. So what do I need it for? For me to go on there and get upset about someone I'm saying and come across that desk? Nah, I'm gonna stay far away from them, homie. Do you know Tracy, Trey Loke, and Peanut? They put a lot of dudes on Fire Trey in St. Louis in the early 80s. I know I don't know Trey Loke, homie. I know a homie named Peanut. I don't know if it's the same one, but I know we got a lot of homies in St. Louis though. Shout out St. Louis. Thoughts on Blueface and WAVK 100? I don't know. I don't know Blueface, homie. I don't know. I guess you talk about Whack. I don't know Whack, nor do I know Blueface. I don't know. I don't have no thoughts on Blueface. I mean, I don't have none. As far as Whack go, I see the shenanigans that he go through a lot on YouTube, but that's his business. Y'all got to know always. When you ask me certain questions about people that are from my culture, my walk of life, you're not really gonna get a big answer from me because I really don't talk about people that are from from off the West Coast like that. I guess it's just a little rule of mine. When you hear me talk about the clown Flacco, he's not from Cali. Adam 22, he's not from my culture. So I'm gonna say what I need to say about them. Mars OG Tune, I write comic books. We need to do one together. You need to get in my IG, homie, and me and you need to talk. Hit me up, man. da.ova.lord, the Overlord. Me and you need to talk. Solo Tune, I don't think Fire Trey and Showline ever beefed before at the beach anywhere else. No. We got into it with the Showlines one night at a party though, years ago, but we ain't never had no beef with them. They too far away. Diesel, I'm a long distance truck driver. Your stories get me through the day. Thank you. I aim to please, homie. Okay, Knoxville, Tennessee, I see you. Hey, yo, Auburn gonna have to deal with that inside linebacker from Kentucky. And deal with him we will. Man, listen. Tonight, man. Tonight. Let me say this too. I'm gonna say, because I know it's a lot of people in here that was in my comments on my other videos yesterday and the day before. And a lot of them, people be so misinformed, was saying that was making statements like, I'm going at Poetic Flacco, which I should be, and everybody else should be too. But they say I'm going at him, and they saying it's Adam's fault. What they fail to realize, they need to tell somebody else that, because I've been on Adam head for a minute. I've been talking about No Jumper being a messy program for a minute. It's not my fault you missed it. And when you do hear something, you just so happen to hear me talking about Poetic Flacco. But then they saying, well, what he's saying is Adam is allowing him to say it. Adam allows him to say a whole lot of stuff on his show. But what y'all misinformed people out there fail to realize is Poetic Flacco has his own show. He has his own platform. And he said, and the majority of the inflammatory stuff that he says comes off his own platform, not the No Jumper platform, but off his platform. So it ain't got nothing to do with what Adam let him do or don't do. He's on his own platform doing what he do and saying what he say. That's why I'm on his head. Isn't it strange how the biggest gangsters can fall to a young, little fast 90-pound peewee? I don't know. I don't know. Sean Alex, you ever met or seen Tookie? Mm-hmm. Bosco the Pro, he made that video on his platform. Exactly. You know, on his platform. It had nothing to do with No Jumper. It had something to do with him and him alone. Big Bird, War Eagle, I see you. Tony Angelo, Cuz Pop Locking. Oh, Bin Laden Chopper, what's up, homie? RJ Toon, you ever met Nip? No. Felix, Fresno, Cali, what's up? What you think about DJ Vlad? Man, you know what, to be honest with you, I don't really watch his stuff. I've never watched a whole DJ Vlad interview on nobody. But now I do hear what a lot of people say about him behind the scenes. They say he another like watered down version of Adam 22. I don't know. I've never watched his stuff. But now I would go on DJ Vlad's show. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and on top of that, like, okay, a lot of people say, and they write a little to a certain extent about what homies, whether they Crip or Blood, letting come out their mouth when they go on No Jumper. And you're right. You know what I'm saying? I said it in my video. People pick and choose what they want to hear. They listen with their emotions instead of listening with their ears. Man, that mess irritates the out of me. But anyway, I've said to the homies, to the people, you know what I'm saying, from my culture that go on No Jumper, be mindful of what you say, man. I would never want to try to block y'all from getting y'all money. Get your money if he gonna pay y'all. But like I said before, the majority of people going on there, they not even getting paid. They going on there just for the clout, just for the recognition. You know what I'm saying? Which, and I'm not mad about that. They might be trying to promote something or do something. Cool. Just be mindful of what you say out your mouth, because Adam is going to ask you inflammatory questions. He's going to ask them questions. And that's his job. You feel what I'm saying? That's his job, to keep up as much mess as he can keep up for the subs and the views. It's on y'all that's going on there not to give him what he's looking for. Tell him off the rip. Hey, man, I ain't got no comment on that, homie. Or I'm not answering that. Whatever, you know. They all acting. The only 7. I mean, okay. So what's the business of yours? I own a security business, homie. Auburn gonna have to deal. Okay, it's going fast. Love from Arizona. And they speaking on a lot of gang banging business they shouldn't be. They really, really shouldn't, homie. Let me show you difference between. I'm gonna show you the difference between Avalon and a lot of other sets in LA. We not gonna put our business to what time you usually start live at 8 o'clock, homie. But you know, Avalon ain't finna put our business out like that. Y'all seen one of my little homies about a couple of weeks ago. He went on No Jumper with G-Face. Okay. And you know, talked about some stuff, blah, 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 whatever. Some of the stuff wasn't cool, some of it was whatever. You'll never in a million years, all y'all out there will ever see is a person from Avalon going on that show. You're gonna see him going on that show. Now, any and everything that was said about it or what happened afterwards, it ain't nobody's business. It was dealt with in the set. It was talked about in the set. Point blank. Ain't no phones being taken out. Ain't no cameras being taken. Ain't nothing being recorded, talked about, none of that. Everything is handled behind the scene because Avalon business is not the world's business. That's what a lot of other sets need to start adhering to. Because like I say before, once you put it on the screen, it's for the world to say what they want to say and do what they want to do. I hate to say that, but that's what it is. Once you put it on the internet, It's everybody's business. Avalon ain't with that, homie. If y'all think I don't still have and have not had a whole lot of, wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Let me see this. I got a guy right here. The only seven. The only seven. I don't know where the only seven is from, but look what he say, y'all. He say they not checking for you, Big Tune, and y'all fake Crips. Y'all fake Crips, and he can't spell. LACJ. What LACJ? I don't know what that means. I don't. He say fake Crip, and he say they not checking for me. Checking for me for what? You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised some of the conversations that I've had with my homies behind the scenes on a whole lot of issues, a whole lot of stuff. But we don't put it out there for fools like you, clowns just like you, laying in the cut, listening like a trapdoor spider, ready to hear something and run with it. No, it's not your business. It's not the world's business what Avalon talk about behind the scene. Whether they checking me on some or talking to me about some, or whether we checking another homeboy about some or talking to another homeboy for something. It ain't your business or nobody else's business. We not finna do that gang goofy mess. Why? Because of clowns like you who want to hear something. You want a soap opera? Go turn to Channel 7, homie. General Hospital on. Big John 6'2". What's up, Tune? Okay. Tapping from California. All right, homie. What's up, Big John? 6'2". Six Trade Devline. Nation gang. Business is sacred and not to be discussed with outsiders of the street realm. Thank you. Cash Key. 11-6 Kitchen Cribs. That ain't our type of get out either. What does that mean? What do you mean? Oh, you from 11-6. Yeah, homie. That's right. Yeah. I know you don't see the kitchens on here acting stupid. Never. That's right, homie. That part. Neff the Kingdom. Facts. Scorch. Was there any neo-Nazi white boys with their eyebrows shaved? Shaved? Hoods in the hood? Man, I don't know. What kind of question is that? A neo-Nazi with his eyebrows shaved? The only time I would even have a chance to see a neo-Nazi was in prison, homie. And I ain't never seen none of them with their eyebrows shaved. I don't know what you talk about. Tune, wasn't that long ago you were celebrating 10K subscribers? Keep rising, homie. I'm trying to, trying to do my thug thistle, homie. What's up, Big Tune? Much love from the gangsters from Texas. That's what's up, cuz we represent the gangsters. Did the big homies from Avalon run with Jamel Barnes in the 70s, and do they have stories about Jamel? I'm quite sure. Some of my homies from in the 50s ran with Jamel, that was, if you talk about the early 70s, that was before my time. I couldn't tell you who ran with who then. A lot of my Crip homies said that you solidified Crippin' in Alabama. Is that true? I had a part in it. Homie. I had a part in it. You done did a lot of woofing on your war stories about Crip business. Man, go ahead on, man. You a clown of the first order, only 7. Talk about only woofing. Man, please. You stupid. You just want some attention. Food Tie 3000. Midtown and Lonewood on Crip. Okay, homie. Lamel Young. Flacco is an African tether. What's a tether, homie? Anyway, that don't like Black Americans that talk stuff about LA culture. Yeah, you do. How you gonna talk about LA lifestyle and LA culture and you live in LA? I can see if you was way over 50,000 miles away and was popping that corn, but you live in LA, work in LA, and talking about the LA culture. Not. Billy McGill, too. Did you ever see a swastika tattoo in the pen? I seen a whole lot of them. I seen a bunch of them. All them white boys had them things on them. I was on the same tier with Charles Manson. He had one right in the middle of his forehead. Only 7 cloud chase. Yeah, he cloud chasing him. Healthy Convo, Street Certified News. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Corey Carrington, Toon, you the real. Okay, thank you. Xavier. Dang it, went fast. Toon was right about Brick needing to watch himself with Flacco. He tried to implicate him. And yeah, man. You know, and not only that, I mean, you know, like I said, and I was looking at some of the other some other channels. And like I say, you know, Flacco was in New York doing that same thing. Them boys ran him up out of there, told him he better not come back. You know, of course, he gonna run to the police, but they like told him, hey, you gotta go and don't come. And he ain't been back yet. He brought his fat butt over here to LA and he doing the same thing. And they let him. Soon are there race riots in Alabama prison? Yeah, I've been in them, of course. But now it depends on you know what prison you in. If you're in a lower level prison, you will get it because in the maximum security prisons, the whites don't have a chance. Healthy, okay. The youth are lost in cars. We as men are showing the wrong message. I agree. Sloan TV, New York. Big Tune, this is old schooler. I called you a few times, homie. When is a good time to reach out? Man, you just got to catch me when I ain't doing nothing, homie. When I ain't doing nothing. Okay, Head Honcho 38. You ever had to do a DP? Not on the streets. Not on the streets. Okay, dang. Man, it don't out. It doesn't have a name on there, homie. But whoever just sent that super chat, thank you. Cashy, Flacco. So Flacco really from New York? No, he's from South Dakota. South Dakota. I mean, really, man? What the heck? What do they even have in South Dakota other than mountains and clouds and air and grass? You know? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, yo, let me say, okay. Auburn gonna have to deal with, okay, Joshua Buchanan, because 600 not fighting. What did it say? Because 600 not fighting, do you have anybody else in mind to fight? Man, not really, man. To me, I see now that this celebrity boxing mess is a joke. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, people play with your money. They people not supporting. I don't know. It just to me, it's a joke. I thought it was something that was gonna be able to get off the ground and get going, but nah, nah. Okay, Pettit, the Grape Streets that came in 6 Grape Street funeral in Anniston said that they know you. They probably would. They probably would, homie. Man, I'm not. Look, I'm not your average Crip, and I've never been one of your average Crip. I've always been, you know what I'm saying, on the upper tier, upper echelons. You know what I'm saying? If you got some Crips in my age group, they either gonna tell you they know me or they heard of me. Yo, okay, what did Just Hilarious do to you? LOL. She just ugly for free. Man, Adam grabbed that fool Flacco straight out the YouTube comments. Wow. Faux boy. Oh, Brown, okay. Let me see. Dude sounds like Snoop Dogg. Okay. Quantity. Been many times, nothing but drunk, small town. Okay. Healthy Convo Street Certified News. Why he crying, homie? You crying. Okay. It's going. Yo, Tune would let Tariq Nasheed play you in a movie. No, Tariq Nasheed's not big enough to play me. I mean, he doesn't, you know, I mean, I respect him. I like his get down, but he can't play me. He can't Fortran Fire Trade get a truce going. Why Mexicans still dress like I might be the wrong one you want to ask that question to, homie. Can a white boy survive at max prison in Alabama? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? You know, yes, of course. You got a lot of white dudes in maximum security prison in Alabama. Yeah. Let me show you. All white boys ain't no punk. Believe that. Believe that. I done ran into some stoned down killers. White boy killers out here in Alabama, man. Nothing to play with. High ranking official. Thank you, my brother. How I sign up for the membership. You know, you about the third person that asked me that, homie. And the cold part about it, what I'm saying, I'm embarrassed to say what I'm saying. Malik, I gave $5 super chat. Yo, bro, I work at consulting firm. North Carolina. Are you okay? Hold on. Let me see, homie. Oh, okay. Thank you, Malik McFadden. Shout out to Malik McFadden. I seen the $5 super chat, homie, but I didn't see the name. Wasn't no name with it. That's why I couldn't shout you out. But now that I see you, okay, I shout you out, homie. Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot the other question I was going to answer. Did Crazy Ray Brother give you or other homie, Yo Tune, did Crazy Ray Brothers give you, give me, what did I say? Give you or other homies passes. What do you mean a pass? Why would the homie brother have to give me a pass? A pass for what? Foundation Nation, like to subscribe and share. Okay. Faux boy, they got meat cleavers and butcher knives for weapons. They do? Who? Mr. Robinson, do you eat them grits? No, I don't. Bama got the worst prison system in the country. I know they got the worst food in the country. Hers. Okay. Oh, Chicago, we in here, Foundation Nation. Look, Chi-Town in the house, man. Telling the story when you knock out. Whoa, who is that? That's somebody that was in the pen with me. Roderick Woodard. Hey, Roderick Woodard. Dang. Yeah, that's somebody you somebody who was in the pen with me. Okay, OG Tune, respect. I want to see Tune Crip walk. Okay. BB Rules. Do you know Banky Pound? No, I don't. Not one bit. I like his show though. Mr. Robinson, Pat Elston, Anthony Anderson would play Tune. No, he would not. Not in a million years he wouldn't. That fool don't look like me. I told you, man, Michael Jai White. I sign off on Michael Jai White, man. Scorch, yeah, true. Okay. Tune, did y'all try any AGC sets in the 70s? Huh? In the 70s or 90s on the east side of LA? What do you mean? Did we try to? What do you mean, homie? I'm from AGC. I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying. Yeah, I was at St. Oh, Roger. Yeah, I was at St. Clair with you. Yeah, you were. To ask me that question, yes, you were. Do you remember Crippin in 1969? No. I was 5 years old. Sharindi, you said that Ray's brother was from. Oh, you talk about. Yeah, see, okay, Sharindi. The thing is, see, Ray got brothers from the set. You know, he got a big family. He got a lot of family from He got a lot of family from Fire Trey, and he got a lot of family from Villain too. But so I was wondering if he was cool with some. Yeah, me and his brother, baby, not. We was all right. We was cool. Now his other brother, Tricky Dick, I didn't really fool with him like that. Boom, 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 didn't really know him. And his other brother, Bam Dog, we couldn't stand each other. Tried to gun each other down before. Marcus Thurman, do you know Big U? I don't know if you would use the term no, but we've had a run-in before on the streets twice. Wondering if he was cool with some of y'all from Fire Trey. Who? Oh, okay. Judah 9mm, hardest white Crip you ever met in Cali and Alabama. Oh shoot. In Alabama, that's easy. The home, I forget the home, and I forget the homie name. He white dude, 5'9" Hoover in Alabama. He was a rider. But in Cali though, the hardest white Crip, man. I know a few of them. I know some, and I really couldn't say who was the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't, just because you cool and you on the yard with me, I just don't give you your flowers that you hard. I have to be around a person long enough to see them, to see what they gonna do under pressure, to see what they gonna do when it's time to get down. Marcus Thurman, do you know? Okay, Judah. Okay, Maine Alpo. You got more Crazy Keith stories? Hey, maybe one or two. Keep rising to the top like cream, big homie. Thank you. Iceberg J 89. Oh shoot, it went fast, homie. My bad. Would you tell the story about Crazy Ray brother and you trying to shoot at each other? I think I did. I think I had see. Look, a lot of stories that y'all asked me to tell or talk about, I've already done it. You just missed it. And one of the things I don't, I know the stories, but as far as the titles go, you got to understand, man. I'm sitting up here just making videos, and just putting title, whatever title come to my head, I'm sticking them on there. Now here it is, 2.5, almost 3 years later. I don't remember those titles. I don't even remember them enough to be able to tell you how to go back and find the video. I can't even find them. So that's why every now and then you might see me do a remake of a video. But now one thing you can go to every video that I've ever did a remake on and listen to it, and it's going to be just like the first time. Why? Because you can do it like that when you're telling the truth. Okay, that's another brother right there with the $5. But I don't know your name, my brother. Just let me know it's you, and I got you. I'm gonna shout you out. Would you tell that story? Okay, boo, boo, boo. DRC, they nothing to talk about. Light food, too. What are Romeos and Crocus sacks? Those are shoes. Those are a style of shoes that a lot of gang bangers in LA wore back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was the shoes we wore. Crocus sacks was the mainstay, Yeah, if you was banging in them 70s and early 80s, you pushed them Crocus sacks to the fullest, homie. Alex Williams, where did you get the idea to clap before you start talking? I don't even remember, homie, to tell the truth. I stopped it one time because somebody got in my comments and said that Willie D was clapping or the dude 1090 Jake was clapping. So when they told me that, I don't want to bite nobody's style. You feel what I'm saying? So I stopped. Okay, I see you, brother, but I don't know who you are to shout your name out. But thank you. I thank you for the money right there. I thank you. But I don't want to bite nobody's style, so I just stopped clapping. But it was so many people that got in the comments like, "Tune, where to clap? Where to clap? Where to clap?" I'm like, shit. Bump it. I brought it back. But now you can admit though, the clap is mine. The clap is mine. When you think of somebody clapping on YouTube, I'm the first person gonna come to your mind. Right. Mikey B, what you got there, my brother? My Uncle Dog from Backstreet Crip said he was locked up with you. He probably was. He probably was, homie. He probably was. Tell him I said, what's up, homie? East side for life. Joe Farrow, Tune, can you tell a story about when Monster introduced himself to you? I did. See, that's another one. I told that story already. You feel me? I've told it. So, a lot of times I might have to turn around and retell it, but I told it, I told it. Big John 6'2". My in-laws in Birmingham, it looks cool and real slow, but them ain't no joke. Man, look. What? Looks, what you say? My in-laws in Birmingham said looks cool and real slow. It look cool. Ain't nothing slow about it though, homie. Ain't nothing slow about it. These Negroes are crazy out here. I mean, we was finna bring Jap 5 youngest brother out here. My wife was gonna bring her youngest son out here. After she was out here for a year, she was like, "Oh no, nope, no." And she said, "These fools out here ain't finna kill my baby." I'm sweating like a big dog. I don't know why. But yeah, it's very dangerous in Birmingham, Alabama, man. Very, very dangerous. Catman Chino. Dang, Catman and Billy McGill. What does that mean? I got stabbed by a dude named Catman in Chino prison back in the day. Fool caught me in the chest too. I was like, dang. I patched that bad boy up though. Boy, I patched that. I pulled that wound open. I popped that wound open. I had some ampicillin pills like penicillin. They was ampicillin. I popped one open and poured it in the cut, poured it in the wound, squoze it back together, put that paper towel on it. I had an ace bandage. Wrap that ace bandage around real tight. I had to let it hold on till I get my get back. When them police went to rolling them gates, I was there. I was, yeah, say hi to the bad guy, fool. Pressure make diamonds, cuz show do. What's up, Tune? Who the strongest Crip you ever knew? Strongest? Oh man, as far as like the bench, me, me, yeah, me. Now when I was in YA, I would say it was Tafuga from Park Village, Compton Crip, Big Roscoe. When I was in YA. Troll still showing love to okay. I'm small. Oh, you talk about yeah, the only seven guy? Who cares what he's saying? What's up? Only seven, man. Me and you gonna be partners, man. Me and you gonna be partners. You know, let me show you something. Look here, only seven. I've had throughout my career on this YouTube stuff, I've had many dudes troll me the way you trolling. And guess what? At the end, before it was all said and done, guess what? They was my partners, man. They turned out to be my partner. The same way you gonna turn out to be my partner. When you realize, dang, everything outright, he don't care. You know, it don't bother him. You're gonna say, well, bump it. You're gonna understand if you can't beat them, join them. And that's what you're gonna do because you can't beat me. So you gonna join me. You know what I'm saying? In your next comment, say, you right, Tune. I'm through trolling you, man. We just gonna be cool. And we gonna welcome you into the foundation, man. You know, you just want a little love. You just, you just want to be loved. You just want, you know what I'm saying, a little attention. I got you, you know, you my partner, man. Let me see. I got questions, but don't want to come off weird, like or have ever tried steroids. No, no, never tried steroids, homie. You know, we in prison, we don't believe in that. We turn a blind eye. We frown on that stuff. You know, in prison, boy, we get it from the dirt out the mud. We just eat good. You can eat good, man, and get it, man. You know, Theo Country Boy, Tune, what's up, man? K Dub, do you own a lowrider? And who from your set was big in the lowrider game? I at this present moment, no, I do not own a lowrider, but we had several homies back during my time that was real big in the lowrider game. See, look. This is one of the things that throws a lot of people off, and it kind of throws me off when y'all ask me certain questions. You got to look. Anything that happened in LA after 1996, I'm not real privy to it because I was gone to Alabama doing time. When I got out of prison, I stayed in Alabama. So you would have to give me questions that were prior to 1996. And even prior to 1996, you got to look. I was in jail a whole lot. Okay, let me see. Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Salute, great brother. I got family that's ETG and Inglewood family. I'm born and raised in New York. Your stories bring me to remember their stories. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Hood 32. Tune. Oh, shoot. It went away, homie. It went away. Somebody was calling right now. My partner from Detroit. Hold on. I just seen a homegirl, Rennie Loke, on there. Oh, there she go. Rennie, what's happening? I see you, homegirl. Judah 9mm Tune. Do you know if First Street East Coast is still active? I couldn't tell you, homie. They're not in the projects no more. So if they active, I don't know where they at. Tune, have you ever heard of Man in the Can in the Pen? Yeah, Man in the Can. Yeah. Corey Carrington, who was the hardest blood you ever ran across? I don't know. I ran across some tough ones, homie. I ran across some tough ones, man. You know, I ran across some. You know, like I know you got to like for instance, like maybe not from Villain. You got to give it up to him. You know, you got to give it up to him. Who was okay? Scorch was 1996 the height of Crips and Bloods? No, heck no, no. It was on the downswing by then. Irv Gotti 515 cartoon. What can you say about Santa Barbara? Any Crips? Santa Barbara, the street or the city? The city. I couldn't tell you nothing. I didn't even know they had Crips out there. Cash Key. You ever write down video topics or just cut on the camera and just no, I kind of think about it first. Sometimes I write it down. If something comes to my mind about a video to talk about, I will write it down because if I don't, I will forget it. And then when it comes time for me to make a video, I'm sitting there like, dang, what am I make a video about? What am I talk about? Now I got to sit there and go through my memory on certain stuff that happened. But now, so to combat that, I just go to the book and like, oh, yeah. I'm going to tell them about that right there when that happened. Pasadena Fofo, Tune, Mont from PDL? No, I don't know him, homie. Texas, Alabama boy, 817. Did you know anyone on that Banging on Wax album? Yes, sir. Some of the homies from my set was on there. Trojans, what's up, Triple OG? Okay, what's up, Trojans? Marcus Thurman, can you tell Big U story? Already have. That's another one. I told that story. You missed it. One day I'm gonna have to go back. Where were you during the LA rise? I was in prison. I was in Pelican Bay. And then, back then in Pelican Bay, we couldn't even get the California news. We had to get news from Colorado. We couldn't even, so everything we seen about the riots, it was through Colorado news. In Pelican Bay back then, it was just opening up. They didn't want us hearing or knowing nothing about what was going on in California because they know we're going to come out and go 51-50 on each other. Let me see. You beating Jamel, okay. Kenny Bronco, salute Big Tune, Fire Trade. Wait a minute, say what that said? You beating Jamel Barnes in a pull-up contest. Yeah, I can beat him, homie. Miss Ladora McCall, hey, my friend, how you doing? David Nash, do you remember Fig, the Blade, back in the 80s? Yeah, it was the whole stroll. Yeah, all the stories I told about Figueroa, where do y'all be at? Oh, man. Okay, you back again, Only Seven? Hey, you getting closer, Only Seven. You about ready to come on home. Come on home, man. Stop fighting it. Man, stop fighting it and come on home, man. Iceberg, okay, can you start doing reaction video to those locked up in Alabama prison series? I can. DB Rules, what's up? What can be done to get, hold on. What can be done to get you eat another hot chip? That was so funny. Not nothing. Not anything. Period. That hot chip whooped me. I lost that fight. I don't like losing. That whooped me. I got one. Look, man, I got one sitting right there on the table. It'll be sitting there 10 years from now. And they don't sell them no more neither. Yeah, I got to keep it. Souvenir. Tune, you watch the 51-50 show? No. Gray Harris, give us a story, big homie. Well, today is going live today. Today is the day that I'm answering questions. Any and everything that you want to know from me, that you've been wanting to ask me, this is the time to do it because y'all know I don't go live a lot. I do not go live a lot. I don't like going live. For one, y'all out there, look, Only Seven. Look, Only Seven. LOL. Come on, homie. Come on. You almost here. Just a little bit more, homie. A little bit more, Only Seven. Let your next comment be, what's up, big homie? And I know you done made it home to us. But anyway, I don't like going live a lot, y'all. One of the things, if you into social media, you into YouTube, you gonna know. For me, I'm not a real big YouTuber like that. So for me, there's not a lot of money in going live. There's not. For one, you got to deal with when you upload the video, no matter how long you wait, a lot of times you still going to get a yellow $sign. Hold on. Bay Area events. Thank you, my brother. I see you. You still gonna get a yellow dollar sign. Then when you put in, because the machine be tripping. So now when you put in that you need your live video looked at by a human so you could get a green dollar sign, that's 3 days. It take like up to 3 days or more usually just for them to check it and then say, oh, ain't nothing wrong said on here, and then give you a green dollar sign. But now you done lost thousands of views because you don't get that back. All the views that you got under that yellow dollar sign, you ain't spit for that, man. So when they finally do make it a green dollar sign, hey, it done ran its course. And see, my lives, I don't get a whole lot of views on my lives. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I don't like going live. That's why I say now that I'm live, anything that you want to talk to me about or ask me, you better come on and get it in. Do you watch any YouTubers yourself? Oh yes, I have about four of them that I key in on a lot. I watch YouTube all day, all day, all day. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, I'm on YouTube. It's a job for me. When did you first? Oh, it went away. You didn't read my comment. I probably missed it. It's going fast, homie. Bay Area events, cartoon. Read my super chat. LOL. Oh, okay. You didn't read my comment, homie. My bad. Just put your comment up there again, and I'm gonna catch you coming up. Xavier, you ever had a pancake from your set who flipped to a different set of games? Oh, yeah. Every set in LA has had dudes leave they set and join something else, and or either had other people leave they set and come to them. That's a natural occurrence still to this day. Alex Williams, school should pay you to tell. My bad. School should pay you to tell students what prison life is like. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Keep West Side is the best side. Your homie from Detroit knows that tune. Salute Big Raymond Washington. Hey, look, hey, I'll be messing with him too. He from the West Side, and so I know back in the day that the East Side and the West Side used to always have funk. So I'll be messing with him. I'll be aggravating him. Let me see. Luke the Tank, Fort Worth in the house. Okay, what's up, Fort Worth? Home of the Texas gang banging. What's happening, homie? Max Curley, Newark, New Jersey. Okay, Cash Key. You ever did time in ASP? What is that? Queen Lady Act, what's up, homegirl? Salute to the chat. Been watching this love one on TV. Okay, that's what's up. White Cups Gaming, give us a bloody Beaumont prison story. I've never been in prison in Beaumont, homie. I've never been in the feds. I caught one of my cases was in Beaumont, but I've never been to jail in Beaumont. Tell that story again about dude from the 30s that bit your face. Oh yeah, man. Look, you can't see it now. So long ago, it used to be a circle. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna get close. It used to be a circle right here. He bit me right here. Woo, boy, it made me holler. Boy, it turned me into Patti LaBelle. I didn't want to fight. I didn't want nothing. Just get away from me. Boy, them teeth will make you get right. I learned over the years. I started incorporating that into my get down. Man, I'm gonna bite the doo-doo. Make a fool get right. Yeah. Bay Area events. I wanted to know if in Cali prison, could you have approached a white boy in his cell about a debt like how you did the guy in Alabama, or would you have to play the politics game, homie? Off the rip, play the politics game, because 9 times out of 10, white boy wasn't gonna owe us anyway in the Cali prison. Marcus Thurman, how do we find the Big U stories? Man, I don't know, man. It's in there, man. I don't know what the Big Bird, man, B-Ham boys got them switches like it's normal. Show do. Any run-ins with Wilmington Damus? Let's see. Not me personally, homie. I've been in jail with dudes from Waterfront, but I've never had a run-in with any of them. I got 6 of them. He say how many Soon, do they know who their dad really is? Oh, God dang. Yeah, they do, homie. Man, Tune, are any of them like you as far as the one? People of a bunch. Someone ever surprised you out of state claiming Avalon? Yeah, a lot, a lot, a few times. Have you ever been locked up in the pen with Crazy Ray? Nuh-uh. We never been in the pen together. We were in YA in the county together. Evil East Side. That's right, homie. Okay. What was the relationship with Playboys and Avalons in your day? You guys share South Park, from my understanding. And okay, good question. In my day, in my day, um, it was totally different from what it is now. In my day, no, we didn't want them there. I remember, during my day was when they first came, and we didn't, we smashed that at every turn. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look, we looking at this. For one, it's a new gang starting up in our set. For two, then it was a Mexican gang. We wasn't with that by no shape, form, or fashion back in them early 80s. No, what? Smash on sight. That was our mentality. But it didn't stop nothing. They bubbled up until it got to the point to where, okay, they there, till it got to the point where we learned how to just accept them being there. And then it went on to, our young homies and them, start, born and raised together. You know what I'm saying? So, to the point now where, it's like, okay, we see them, they see us, they cool, we cool. We just down with each other now, Would the Avalons let a celebrity like Chris Brown claim the set if he was giving up what, money or something? I don't know. I can't call it, homie. I can't call it. They probably would. Toon, did you ever figure out how Playboy gangsters got so big in Montgomery? I don't know, but they big. Boo, what's up, homie? I'm late to the party. It's cool. Blue Blood Sports TV. Check my super chats. I can't do it while I'm on the live. I have to come back around to it, homie, because it's going fast. You ever run into Big from Swans? No. Nuh-uh. I've never even heard of a person with that type of name. Toon, was there any faux trades you were tight with before the beef that you remained cool and would give a pass to during the beef? My boy Ant Dog. I didn't know him on the streets. I didn't know him before the beef, and I didn't know him on the streets. I met him in prison. But me and him, well, y'all know, I take that back. I did meet him before the beef in prison. Me and him was real cool, real cool. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where at one time back in the day, I told my homies, look, I don't give a dang what you do to the rest, but if you catch Ant Dog down bad, give him a pass. Y'all don't, and he had told his homeboys the same thing about me. One of the connecting tissues behind that was we were cellies in prison and we were both Blue Notes. We were both on the paperwork together. And he was my dog. You know what I'm saying? He was my dog. Put it like this. Me and him was so close that I seen his girl. My set, we used to have a club in Harlem Hood, right there on 35th and Western, 37th and Western, I think. Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s? Yeah. No, in the 90s, when I got out in 96. And we had a club in their hood. And the Harlems used to come, Broadway. Didn't nobody come to the club but the Avalons and the Broadways. But the Harlems would come because it was in their hood. So of course, they could come too. But one day I seen two girls walking across the street, and one of them I recognized. It was my homeboy Ant Dog from Faux Trade. It was his baby mama. And I recognized her because me and him sitting in the prison together in the same cell, I knew his people because of his photo album, his photos. And when I seen her, I'm like, hold up. That's such and such girl. That's such and such. So I'm like, I was on my way to my car. So in my mind, I was like, they can't know where they going. They can't know that that's an all Avalon club. They probably felt because it was on the west side, way over there in Harlem Hood, that it was, neutral or whatever. But they didn't know. They didn't know they were stepping into the Lions Den. And so when I got what I was getting out the car, I rushed back in. And when I rushed back in the club, I seen her and I went to her. I'm like, hey, look, you such and such, Ant Dog's baby mama, ain't you? She was like, yeah. I'm like, look, where your homegirl at? She said she on the dance floor. I peeped her. I said, okay. I say, look, this is what we gonna do. Get your homegirl, and I'm finna get y'all up out of here. She was like, why? What's up? I say, this is an all Avalon club. I say, I'm Cartoon from Avalon, but I know your baby daddy, Ant Dog. She was like, what? For real? I'm like, yeah. I say, if my homegirls find out where y'all from, it ain't gonna be too much I can do. They gonna tear the flesh off y'all bones. So get your homegirl and come on. So I got him up out of there. But I'm saying that to say, that's how close me and Ant Dog was. You know what I'm saying? And even when I was out last time, me and him kicked it. When I was out in 96, we kicked it. He knew where I lived. You know what I'm saying? I knew where he lived. But that was with him. And from my ass, for me, that was the only pass far as they go that I was giving, period, me. You know what I'm saying? Now, what other people got going on, that's on them. But me and Ant Dog was cool. But the rest of them back then at that time was number straight target practice. Do you know Hoover Joe? Not personally. Glue. Neff the Kingdom. Matu Hetep Sarah. I hear you, Jay, but man, all the five dudes I know still rock orange. Okay. Corey Carrington, were you close to anyone like you was with Ray after he passed? No. And I will never be close to anyone from my set like I was with Crazy Ray. Not in a million years, not in 1,000, not in 100,000 million years. That was a relationship right there that was written in the stars, And it ain't nobody else, homie. That's what I'm saying. I'm real close with my homie A-Loke. Real close. That's he's one of my young little homies, but I love him. He down. But as far as the relationship that me and Crazy Ray had, nah. Never again. Have you ran across, oh shoot. Oh, they went too quick. 100,000 million years, yeah. Jason Martin. No, they have not ended it. It's still beef. Strong. Tune, adversary. Oh, TMC Lifestyle. Thank you, my brother. Posted up with Boss Claus. Peace to the chat. What's up, homie? But TMC the thinking, hold on. That's the mistake I keep making. I'm not reading it. They thinking you standing up for morals. They think you chasing clout. LOL, silly civilians. You're right, homie. Silly civilians. Thank you for the super chat. Goo, straight target practice. RTR, are you still moving to Houston? Yes. Dope Live. Okay. Elgin, when did you first meet Jamel? Years and years ago when I was younger, just seen him. You know what I'm saying? Would see him in the projects. Posted up with Boss. Okay. Denver Fronts. Are you cool with Compton Fronts? What, Compton Front Hood? Yeah. They way in Compton. We way on the east side in the bottoms. Cash Key. You know the homie 4Extra? Nah, not personally. I don't know him. 1044B. You ever run into ETG Big Sidewinder? Yeah. But now Lil Sidewinder was my partner. I could give you a story about Lil Sidewinder too. When I got out one time back in the day, he had threw a pool party up in the Hollywood Hills. If anybody know Lil Sidewinder from A-Track Gangster, ask him, do he remember when he threw a pool party up at the Hollywood Hills? And when me and the homies came, the security didn't want to let us in. Like, what? We finna, man. Then he came and told him, no, man, them the homies let him in. But I had walked off, and when I came back, they had let my homies in, but act like they didn't want to let me in. Man, I was finna go ham. I got in there, though. Do you play the piano? No. Are you still in contact with any other little mamas you were locked up with, like Felicia? Heck no. What? It ain't too many of them that I liked when I was in their peers. So why would I be in contact with them on the street? But to keep it a buck, me and Felicia was cool. Me and Felicia was real cool. And unless you've seen some of my old videos, y'all don't know. Felicia died in prison, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the cold part about it, I was one of the last people to talk to Felicia. Right before he died, we was all sitting in the day room watching TV, and he wasn't number 7 days to the house, 7 days from going home, and we were watching some type of TV program. It was a bunch of us in the day room, and Felicia had got up to leave and go to his cell, and he told me and a couple other dudes, you know, hey man, I'm finna go ahead and take it on in, man. The movie good, but I'm finna lay it on down. You know what I'm saying? He was stressing because he want, you know, them last 7 days, he was ready to get up out of there. And he went to his cell and laid down and never woke up. Big Tune all the way down here from Eastwood, Funky Town, Texas. Okay. Number one, salute Tune, East Side. Thank you, man. Jay, he just answered that. Rewind a little bit. Okay. TNT Life, TNT Life, TNT Life, Kitchen LLC. Okay. But yeah, man, we doing our Thug Thizzle tonight, y'all. Do you know Pretty Boy from 60s back in the day? I didn't know him back in the day, but I know him now. What's the most push-ups you have ever done in a set? We used to do at one time, we was doing sets of 100. Mm-hmm. North Carolina checking in. Shout out to Cartoon for being, oh, it went fast, homie. I'm gonna go back to it. For being stand-up brother. Great content, mad respect. Thank you, homie. Cartoon One, man. Keep it up, big homie. That's right, homie. Sorry, OG. I remember you said Felicia passed. I couldn't remember the name of the girl she was standing up for. That's why I said that. Oh, okay. I can't remember neither, homie. Toon Shoestring said that Crip Car was nothing to play with in St. Clair. He listening now. It wasn't. Look, if you would have been a paid member, you would have heard the story I told last night about when the Crips and the Disciples got into it back in 2016, and the Disciples ambushed the Crips. And you know, you'd have heard how, you know, I told you that the Crips pretty much had overran St. Clair. You know what I'm saying? They was taking off on sergeants, lieutenants, and anybody. But yeah, you know, St. Clair had always been a stronghold for the Crip gang in the Alabama prison system. That was the first prison I ever stepped foot in. AGC in Memphis, we F with y'all though. Okay, homie, that's what's up. Ever meet someone who claimed 2 sets and was accepted by both? Like, huh? Let me see. Hold on. Judah 9mm. Ever met someone who claimed 2 sets and was accepted by both sets, like Spider Loke? What do you mean? Spider Loke is from East Coast. That's the only thing I ever heard him being from. If he was from something else, I've never heard it. Blackout. Kevin Hamilton, Mobile, Alabama in the house. What's up, big homie? What's up? What's up? Young Insane. How did you and Crip Cal make an appearance in Bastards of the Party in '96? Okay, first off, I've straightened this out several times. That was a error. Whoever put that video out when they wrote his name was an error. It's not Crip Cal. That's my homie Big Crip Crazy. Now, when I just was telling y'all the story a little while ago about my homie Lil Crip Crazy that got killed in Pomona, well, the dudes you seen in Bastards of the Party, that was Big Crip Crazy. Now, there is no Crip Cal from our set, period. His name is Crip Crazy. But we made an appearance. How he made it, I believe he just happened to be in the park that day. I was there because they sent for me. They requested me. And the homies like, cuz, we need you in the park. You know what I'm saying? They want you. They looking for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. And that what made me show up. Blue Blood Sport TV. You can control the chat and scroll up and down and slow it down with your, yeah, I know. Good looking out though. The One Smoke 90. OG, okay, Jay. How that work in the LA County jail? Okay. Sniper gang, Pensacola, Florida in the building. What's up? 10 1044B, AGC in Idaho tapping in. In Idaho? Really? Man, we need to talk. In Idaho? Man, we need to talk, homie. Shoot, how many y'all out, man? How many y'all out there, man? I might interview you and do a piece on y'all, homie. That's real. Brown new. Ain't seen you in a minute. You still got the King Real song. My intro. That's King Real. King Real made my intro. You know what? And I'm glad you said that because me and him worked on a new song and he just sent it to me today and I was supposed to go listen to it and forgot. Soon as I come off the live, I'm going over there to listen to it. But yeah, King Real is the one who made the intro that all y'all like. Okay. When you were an active Blue Note, how would it work if a homie from Avalon hit the yard and he was CCO? Back during that time, I would have been upset. Believe it or not, I had a couple of homies. The majority of Avalons that went up under paperwork, 9 out of 10 of them were Blue Notes, but there were some that were CCO. I had one of my close homies from Fire Trade was a CCO, and we happened to both be on the street together, and we had a small little misunderstanding about that, but cooler heads prevailed, and like, man, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Cooler heads prevailed. James Cash, cartoon, what's good, homie? East Compton, East CPT 1, okay. A room, okay. James Cash, 53rd Street, AGC, all right. Denver Fronts, do you respect OG Bam? I heard his brother just got killed. I didn't know that, but yeah, Bam is the homie though. Yeah, that's the homie. I didn't, I'm gonna have to call him. I didn't know about his brother though. Neff the Kingdom. That was a good story last night. The member one you dropped. Okay, yeah, that's real. Do you remember your last interaction with Crazy Ray or last thing you said to him? Oh, wow. Hold on. I got to take my glasses off for that one. The last thing I said to the homie, if I can remember, was a phone call that I had let's see. When I was in Lancaster in population, before we got into a major race ride with the Mexicans, but before I got into that ride and went to lockup, I talked to the homie on the phone. What we talked about, I can't call it. I can't remember. And that was the last thing. The next thing I knew, he was gone. Okay. Any stories about Shotgun Crips? Yeah, somewhat. I didn't kick it with them on the streets. Any stories I may have would be about certain individuals that I was in jail with. Link to join membership, OG. Oh, okay. Oh, that was what I was gonna say earlier. It was a couple of people asked me, said, how do they join the paid membership? And I was gonna say, I'm kind of embarrassed to tell y'all that I don't even know. My bad. I would think y'all knew. God first. You got any Kumi 415 stories? I have some 415 stories. But the Kumi, part of Kumi, I just really recently started hearing about Kumi. You got to understand, I haven't been in the Alabama prison system in almost 30 years. So when I was in the prison system, there was no such thing as a Kumi that I'd never heard of them, at least. But yes, I heard of 415 though. And I got some stories. Two White Cups Gaming. Yo, Tune, why Cali Trip that 60s and Hoovers get along in Texas? It's because they beef so hard in Cali. So they expect that if you following protocol in a different state, that you gonna follow what they doing. They don't get along in Cali, so they expect for the beef to be the same in other states. But it don't work that way because they get along. They get along in Alabama. Crip is Crip in Alabama. You might have a different name. You might be this Crip, that Crip, that. But at the end of the day, they adhere to the last name, Crip. How you become a paid member, big dog? I believe I just answered that for you. Woke Youssef, Avalon Gangster Crips, 40s to the 100s. That's right, homie. Al JW, SPI from East Coast. He just grew up in Compton. Oh, the dude thought Spider was from Compton too. No, homie. Spider's from East Coast. He just grew up in Compton. That's it. Black Warrior Spirit, Blue Blood Sports. Salute, champ. Okay. Man, where my boy Only 7 at, man? We was, hey, look, Foundation, we was reeling him in. Man, we was reeling him in, man. It's 305 of us in this chat, man. How many likes? Somebody tell me how many likes we got in there. There should be at least 250 likes. Somebody let me know. Spider Loke said he was accepted by Tragnu and East Coast in a street TV interview. He said dual citizenship. Oh, well, that's something I didn't know about. That next time he go live, you would have to go over there and ask him. The only thing I know about him is he from East Coast. You ever been back to the Haciendas lately? Heck no. Black Warrior Spirit drops dap salute. James Cash for show. Okay. Xavier, are the Shotgun Crips a big set? I couldn't tell you what they are now. Back during my time, they were. You know what I'm saying? They were a force to reckon with back in them 70s and 80s. Jay, I have all the time these days with all the gentrification. Okay. Solomon Trismosin, most of my family from the 40s and 60s. Okay. Black Attack, Spider Low grew up in Compton too, the Tragnu section. Oh, okay. Six Trade Devlon, Black Warrior Spirit, salute, brother. Justin Rodriguez, San Antonio, Texas, checking in. Hey. Okay, my brother with the super chat. I don't know your name, but man, thank you. You know who you are. If I seen it, I'd shout you out, but thank you. Do you remember your last interaction? Oh, what is it going over and over and over? Hold on. Kenny Bronco, 260 likes. You ain't making that up, are you? What'd that say? LaManuel Young, Spider be dissing 3 times nonchalantly with his okay, from Rick Rock from Compton. Okay. Okay, member. Okay, thank you. I've never heard him do it, man. I've never heard him do it. I've had several other people tell me that though. I just had never heard it. Iceberg J 89. What's the best way to build strength on the bench? Incline. A flat, listen, man. A flat back bench, a regular flat back bench. You don't even need that for real, homie. Inclines is where you get your power and where you get your size from on the bench. But when you're looking for strictly to build your strength, inclines. The main strength builder, when you're trying to get a heavy bench, heavy back arms, heavy shoulders. You'd be surprised how much of your chest really don't have a whole lot to do with bench pressing when you're trying to get strong. When you break the weight from the bar and you bring it down, okay, believe it or not, that is what your chest is really doing on the come down. When you guide it on the come down and controlling it. But now when you push it up all the way till you get to the halfway mark, that's your back arm, homie. Now, of course, your chest play a small part, but Yo, 40, I would say 70% back arm, 30% chest. From the position down here to the bringing it up to the halfway mark, that's your back arm. When you get to the halfway mark and you bring it up the rest of the way, your shoulders, homie. Shoulders. If you want to get a heavy bench, build them back arms and build them shoulders, homie. Hold on, let me clean these. My cat laying over there on my clothes. I'm gonna have to rewash all. I'm gonna have to rewash all them clothes because it's gonna be 50 million pounds of cat hair on there. But that's my baby. Okay. Can we get a top 3 biggest sets on the east side and west side? Um, hmm. Individually, okay. A lot of people would say East Coast, because it's so many of them, but I don't count them like that. No. When you say what's the best, the biggest sets individually, not East Coast all is one, all the individual sets. That's how I count it. But from my experience, Grape Streets are the biggest individual set on the east side. It's a lot of them, a lot of them, a lot of them. After them, I know you expect for me to say Avalon, but I can't say that. No. Because even though it's 4 different sets, still it's like I said about East Coast, they individual different sets. But let me see. Man, oh man. You know what? That's a question that's hard for me to answer because remember, I'm speaking versus the 70s and the 80s. What's going on now in these late 2000s? I couldn't tell you because I don't live there no more. You got new sets that came out, got deep, got big, some got small. Don't know. I see. I see. Hey, my homeboy Nut just sent a picture of Ray. I got that picture too, cuz. Okay. Can we get top 3 biggest? Okay, let me see. More than 250 now, Tune. Okay. Mitch, all right. Joshua Buchanan, did you know Barefoot Pookie? Not personally. Herb Gotti, Tune must try food. And okay. Yo, Tune, I'm watching Wavy from Jacksonville. Thank you. Thank you. People of a bunch. Me and one press perk can take on all. Huh? What that mean? Scorch, okay. Is there a 50 Crip or 49 Crip? No. No. Devontae 1. Bounty Brown New. Tune, the biggest gang that represented the blue. Okay. Did you know Salty from the Grandies? Not personally. Courtney, what's up, Big Tune from Las Vegas? What's up, Vegas? Blue, have you ever ran across OG Salty and have you ever ran across OG Pudding? No. Not. I've heard of both of them, but no. Dalvin Knight, you ever see Took? Yeah. Marco did, okay. Smoking Scrubs. Did they really? Oh, shoot, man. Did they really use to jump people in back then? And did the women have to have sex to join? Yes, they did jump people in back then because they still jump them in today. The same goes with the girls. But yes, back during my time, a girl had a choice. She can either fight or, some Tune. Tell us about Bobby Snake Gilbert, a killer, a real killer. But yeah. But we would get a girl's ultimatum. You can either fight to get in or pick one of the homies who you want to get down with and have sex. Sometimes you got a train ran on them. It all depends, what was going on at the time. So, okay, where can I find DBOL? I don't know what that is. Are the businessmen from LA the same in Compton? I don't know about the businessmen in Compton. I never heard of them till I heard Rockhead talking about them. I want to be in on one of them. Courtney, I want you to be in one of my movies, Tune. I would love to be in one of your movies. Get it me in my Instagram and let's talk about it. My Instagram is da.ova.lord, the Overlord. Get at me. Let's make it happen. Left the kingdom. Okay. Should. Hands up. Were you strictly weights or did you practice calisthenics? Um, I was strictly weights back then. Um, Nut, if you watching, I'm in the middle of a live. I can't talk to you right now. I'm gonna call you when this is over. CC Rider, did you ever get on into it with CCO? I'm gonna let you answer that one. Dalvin Knight, who named your set Avalon? It's a street. One of the main streets that goes through the east side. Whoever just sent that super chat, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Alex Davis checking in from Memphis. Okay. That's the G Nation I see, huh? All right. King, Tune, what up? I see you. Okay. I'm looking at this now. My battery is getting low, meaning my phone is about to go dead. But I'm gonna wait. It's on a certain percent. Did you know Big Rick from the 60s? I didn't know him personally. I heard of him though. 1804 Joe. All right. D. Thomas. Got any stories about Kenny, Little Horse Head from the yeah, the little homie? Did you get the picture I just sent? Yeah, I got it, homie. That's the homie trying to send me some. Yeah. I didn't really know him like that. He was one of the little young homies that came around while I was in prison. Tune, do you still think you can lift your heaviest? Heck no. Wouldn't even try to. Dang, I'm late. I'm just getting off work. What we talking about? We finna get off with my phone finna go dead. We finna get off the air, man. Shoot, but man, the numbers are going up, but now I'm finna go out. Courtney, got you. Matter of fact, hold on. I might, you know what? Oh, hold on. Let me put this cord in right here. Okay. Oh shoot. I got that thing plugged up, y'all. Ain't no going dead now. Ain't no going dead now. We can talk. Soon about to be a movie star. I want to, man. I'm trying to get on that Country Wayne, man. Anybody got any type connections to Country Wayne, man? Hey, man, tell him he got a real big fan right here that's trying to get it. That's trying to get on them skits with him, man. Six Tread Devlon. Barry White was a businessman inside. That's the big homie. Yeah, Barry White. G homie right there, y'all. Kinfolk, are you a gang banger or a gang banger? Huh? There's a big difference. You mean to tell me, you mean to ask me, am I a gang banger or a gang member? Is that what you're asking me, Kinfolk? If that is what you're asking me, um, I'm not, I'm gonna answer it like this here. I'm whatever I need to be in the gang world at that time to make sure that Avalon is on top. I hope that can answer your question. Mr. Chip, what, bro, you doing your thing? I grew up in LA back in the late 70s and early 80s, and all the stories you tell, I remember them exactly as you tell them. Tell them again, man. Let them know, man. Ron Tora, I see you, homie. Oh, so that was you with the super chat. Thank you, my brother. Shout out to Ron Tora. Toon, have you studied the Old Testament? And did you know that it's about our people and our God? Yes, I did study the Old Testament, homie. I studied the Bible from one page all the way to the last page. And yes, it is about our people. And for me, our people are those who believe that Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, homie. CC Ryder, is it true? SPATK, whatever that is, got under a table in a riot? What is a SPATK? I believe what you're asking me is, I believe you asked me about something that was said about my big homie Sparks from Raymond. I believe that's what you're asking me. And it's a lot that goes on with that. Some people who don't like him or some people that want to hate on him because of his affiliation. just want to say stuff about him. You know what I'm saying? But when them bullets are flying and you know that they're meant for you and nothing else and no one else but you, then you have to take measures. Spark is my big homie. That's my general, point blank. There's nothing I will ever say bad about him. There's nothing I will ever think bad about him. That's my general. Straight up. CC Rider, okay. Kenny Bronco, or did you know Thundercat Cowboy? No, I don't know. I know him from YouTube. I don't know him personally. I've never even heard of nobody with a name like that. Brown New, hey Tune, watch Tune, watch for that pink 280Z. Watch pink, which pink 280Z? What you talk about? The one with the Cambodian tried to shoot us up in Modesto? Is that what you talk about? Jay, Tune, you got to tell us what your max bench was in Cali Pen. You know what? I don't remember what my max bench was in Cali prison, because you got to look. I was a different type person when I was in Cali prison. I was always in lockup. So no matter what no matter how, you know what I'm saying, I'd be out of lockup long enough, a few months, you know what I'm saying, to start getting it good again. Next thing you know, something kicked off. I'm going back to lock. I'm going back to the shoe or the hole. So, you know, it really, you know, as far as the weights go, it wasn't really a whole lot to get up on for me. Let me see. He means that so-called black, Latino and Mexicans are the descendants of the Israelites of the Bible. Oh, okay. I mean, all right, if you say so. Did you know Sin Loke from Banging on Wax? No, I didn't. Kinfolk, Nipsey was Baby Thundercat. Okay. The Jinx, OG Tune, you are one of a dying breed. I've been told that, homie. You know what I'm saying? And for real, I remember. You may like this. Okay. Before I got out of prison the last time, one of my homies said, "Tune, boy, you ain't gonna like how the streets are." I'm like, "Why?" He like, "Man, the gang banging, you know what I'm saying, that you came up in during your time," he say, "it no longer exists, homie." He say, "You a dinosaur now." I'm like, "A dinosaur?" He like, "Yeah, man, it ain't like that no more." And he started telling me how the streets of LA was. And I ain't gonna even lie, man, I shed a tear. I shed a tear, man. Because it was like my whole way of life was gone, you know? I've adjusted now though. The prison stories be off the chain, more on the correction officers, the good and the bad. Oh, okay. Scoop 2003. Did you hear about the truce between Broadway and East Coasters? I've been heard about that. Y'all just hearing about it. It's not new. It's been old. That's over a year old. Y'all just hearing about it. CC Rider, Bright Oak, Tune, Bam, all of them. Huh? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Alex Davis, did a Crip ever flip to GD in Alabama prison? Yeah. I've seen GDs turn Crips. I've seen Crips turn GD. Not a whole lot though. Not a whole lot, but I've seen it. After 23 years out here in the system, it ain't too much I have not seen. A-Man Williams, cuz you're one of the last real ones. Thank you, man. Tony Angelo, top 5 West Coast rappers. Oh, shoot. Tupac, E40, Ice Cube. Mm. Mm. A few, man. I don't know. I'm gonna just stop right there with them 3. But now my favorite West Coast rapper is E40 though. That boy bad, man. Woo! That boy bad, man. He put them words together and he be having them cold beats. Tune, any of your OGs have to correct your banging at the beginning when you were fresh on the set? Yeah, all the time. All the time. You know, I remember one of my big homies socked me in the chest because when I walked up, You know, you got to do the dap 3 times, like bang, bang, bang. And I only did, I was so used to just going bang, bang. And I did it, bang, bang, and moved my hand back and boom. And he fired. Boom. Like, what? He like, man, boy, look, hey, little homie, everything we do is 3 times. Remember that. I'm like, all right, cuz, I remember that quick. I had homies that had to I would be writing on the wall, and then they were like, no, cuz, don't write it like that, write it like this. That's the difference between then and now. When we were young coming up, our G homies trained us and showed us stuff. Versus now, where a lot of the older dudes they run off and go do other stuff and just leave their little homies to fend for themselves. And then when they little homies do something wrong, now they want to get mad and politic against them. Hoodie Don Lad, how tall? Wait a minute, homie. Hoodie Don Lad, you said how tall you is too. I'm gonna correct you on that one, homie. When you're dealing with me, you're gonna have to speak the Queen's English correctly. It's not how tall you is. That's some Southern talk. But now everybody talking like that now because of that rap stuff. It's how tall are you? I'm 6'2". Corey Carrington, give us a book about your life, big homie. It's in the making as we speak. Google. What do Crips say when y'all have to say that C word? What C word? You mean that CRAB stuff? We spell it like I just spell it. We don't use that word. Some do, some don't. Devontae Warren, do Avalon's trip if non-affiliates mess with their homegirls? Nah. No, because 9 times out of 10, we're not gonna see them. If one of the homegirls mess with a non-affiliate, they not bringing them to the set. They going out laying up with them. They ain't finna bring them to the set. Now that'll be a problem. They bring them to the set. We gonna put them on the set. Brown New Tune, your thoughts on that Peacemaker episode? Couldn't have been me. I'd have messed it up for everybody that day. Could not have been me. Kinfolk, that's heavy. Shed a tear. Dang, yeah, man. Like everything I knew was gone, Go, did you know Turtle from 8-8? Yeah, I know it. Ardell Talton, villain still a wrecking to deal with till this day, Tone. Okay. All right. Dana Garrison, that story had me dying. Okay. Eazy-E, Biggie, Trey D, Mac Dre. Okay, James Cash, no diss, Tupac, but he not from this Cali soil. He not West Coast to me. Sorry. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, homie. Even though he was born, it don't make no difference where you born at. Who cares where you born? Who cares where you really born at? What difference would that make? You an infant, 1 or 2 years old. You know nothing about where you were born. Now, he was born there. His mama moved to California when he was a little small kid, and he was raised in California. That makes him a Californian. Scorch E40. Okay. Micah Time E40. My favorite. Yeah. Robert Brown. Were you ever locked up with Mr. Biggs, the rapper? No, he was in prison while I was in prison, but we weren't in the same prison. San Quinn. I heard that before my favorite rapper, 240 Water. Yeah, man. Did you know Turtle from Santana? Not personally. My top 50 rappers from 50 rappers from Compton. Dang. 6 Trey say MC8. Scorch, why did Biggie Smalls rate E40 0 to 10 in the rap game in 1994? I don't know. I believe but now Biggie tried to follow in E40 footsteps. Marco Curtis, yo Tune, homies from Acacia Block? Yeah, I was in jail with a couple of homies from Acacia Block. I met a dude, Bulldog or something like that. I can't remember his name, from Acacia Block. We was in Chino together, and he had a big AC on his arm, and I thought he was a homie from Avalon. I'm like, dang, cub, what's up, homie? What Avalon you from? He like, no, homie, I'm from Compton. I'm like, Compton? So you got the A? He like, yeah, it's Acacia, Acacia Crip. I'm like, oh, okay. Leon Phelps, Are you going opening the floor? What is that? He say, is you though? I hate when my people talk like the is. When did that type of talk start? Is you this? Is you that? It's are you this? Are you that? Tony Angelo, okay, the Bumble. Judah, what's the Avalon handshake? We don't have one, homie. We on the West Coast. We don't do that. E40 is dope. Courtney, I want to fly out to Vegas to talk to the kids too. Of course. Tyler K. Toon, your stories go crazy. I'm a white dude from the suburbs, so hearing the stories from your perspective is crazy to me. Okay, that's what's up, homie. Brown New York and Cali always leave Baltimore out of Tupac's story. Baltimore, what Baltimore got to do with Tupac? James Cash, Jamel Barnes. All right, if you say so. Coochie Mane. It's a Southern thing, like you said, OG. Yeah, I know. You know what, though? But see, that's the thing, though. That's the power of rap music. That is the power of rap music. Now, here it is. Even in this, we would never hear, now, us on the West Coast, we would have never heard, Goo. Yes, they are, Goo. Yes, they are. Yes, one of the ones at the top of the ladder, too. On the enemy list. But anyway, so we wouldn't hear how people talked in different states if we didn't hear it in rap music. So now you remember during the late 90s and stuff when Southern rap was taking over. You know what I'm saying? When all the dudes out the South rapping, it was the South turn and they was holding down their rap stuff. So now, people hearing this, is you this, is you that, is this, is that. And, if you hear it repetitively, it'll start catching on. And that's why people on the West Coast start talking like that. The same way they start wearing them skinny jeans and them funny little clothes and stuff, because they would see them dressing like that in Chicago in the rap videos. That rap thing is real strong. Very, 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 very powerful. Very powerful. Lamille Young, Tupac went to acting school in Baltimore with Jada. Okay, he went to acting school. What does that mean? That doesn't mean he's from Baltimore. That just means he went to acting school in Baltimore. That don't have nothing to do with where he's from. People of a bunch. Oh, shoot. Eazy-E, the godfather of this real stuff. Okay. Is Jamel Barnes the Avalon godfather? No, he's not. Lil Bitty. Okay. No disrespect to him, but you need to do more research on Tupac. I probably do. But one thing I do know is he was in California longer than he was in New York. That can't be disputed. I'll take Pac being from the East, being Baltimore and New York before I hear that LA. Okay. Well, of course, if you're not from LA, you're going to feel that way. Was Jimmy Click a writer or just laid back? He was, man. Jimmy Click was, he wasn't no writer. He was just a cool white dude that, he was into the Bible. Do you know? Oh, shoot. It was, he say out to Pac. Okay. R.I.P. Pac. In the late 90s, cats here in the Shy were calling each other Wody, trip me out. I wasn't with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, what people do in different states, sometimes it resonates in other states and people will catch on to it. You know what I'm saying? Toon, your favorite Snoop Dogg song. I can't call it. They call Toon, did you know Evil Al from Denver Lane? Yeah, he hit me in the mouth one day. Yeah, I told that story. Yeah, Al Dog. He wasn't, when I first met him, he wasn't Evil Al. He got that name when he got out of YA. When I first met him, he was Al Dog. We got into it about something that was said, and he fired on me, hit me in the mouth, and took off running though. Chris the Emperor, any BGF stories? I've told them. Cuz Bear from 88. What's up, homie? What's up, Bear? That Avalon light, homie. I see you. RIP go. Big Toon, keep doing your thing, man. You have superb content. Thank you, my brother. Woke Yusef, Kev Mack is live. That's pretty good, homie. That's pretty good. That's the homie right there, Kev Mack. Okay, do you know Lil Scooby from Avalon? Yeah. Robert Williams. Denver Lane's on the west side. Yes, they are. I see what you mean, but technically, nah, he was on the east way longer, but his most prime years and character development was definitely in the west. Huh? You mean he was? Oh, okay. All right. Coochie Bang, word. Everybody talk like everybody now. Yeah. Not me, though. I give you a quick story. I give you a quick story. Some crazy stuff I heard one night, man. The first night the first night when I went to Alabama to rob that jewelry store, that night, me and my homeboy, we went into a Waffle House. Tripped me out. When we first walked into the Waffle House, I thought I was on the set of scene Heat of the Night. If y'all remember that old hillbilly movie, Heat of the Night, I thought they was filming Heat of the Night in here because it was so stereotypical of what people think of the South. You had an old dingy, greasy, dark-skinned black dude back there frying on the grill. You had this white lady, old washed out dishwater blonde, fat chewing on gum. May I take your order? And you had 4, 5 big old giant fat white truckers sitting in alone with the crack of their butts hanging out because their shirts was too small. So when I first walked in, I looked at the homie, I'm like, dang, cuz, man, look at this, man. I said, man, this is where they film Heat of the Night. So anyway, when I sat down, me and the homie sat down, we kicking it. Um, we talking, and there was some girls that were sitting not too far from us. And one of the girls said, hey, boy, hey, boy. So we look, we like, what's up, cuz? What your name is? Elvis has just left the building. What? The girl said, what your name is? I had never heard anybody talk like that in my life. And I asked the girl 3 times, what did you say? What your name is? Oh my goodness. Why didn't, hey man, I thought she was speaking another language, but that ain't nothing. When after I got locked up, my first 2 or 3 weeks in the Birmingham County jail, I didn't even know what they were saying at first. I couldn't even speak to them for a minute. One dude asked me about my girl because I'm so far away from home. He was asking me, was my girl gonna stay with me now that I'm locked up way out here in Alabama? But he didn't say, is your girl going to stay with you? He say, is your girl? Instead of girl, they didn't say girl, GIRL. They said girl, GULL. I didn't know what this dude was talking about. Is what? It's your girl. Your girl gonna stay with you? I say, homie, I ain't got no birds, because of course, y'all from Cali know when we speaking about a bird, a seagull, we'll just call it a gull instead of saying seagull. And I thought that's what he was talking about. A gull, a gull. Finally, after going back and forth, I finally realized what he was trying to say. I say, homie, it ain't gull, it's girl. You know what he told me? That's what I say. No, it's not. They had a habit of saying, oh now, man, me and the homie, we didn't know we thought that was somebody's name. So me and the homie talking with each other, I'm like, dang, cuz, who is this fool? Oh, now he must be the big dog in the block because everybody keep calling him. Oh now. I say, cuz, next time they call him, I'm gonna look and see who answered. So I'm looking to see who answered. Dude talking about, oh now, I'm looking. Hey, who's oh now? Man, they was talking to each other. That was one of their things on how to call each other. Hey, instead of say like I would say if I would say oh cuz, hey cuz. They don't say that. They want to say, they oh now. I didn't know what that mess was at first, man. I had to learn. Interviewed a rapper Tebow from Five Trey. I've been thinking about it. In fact, we going on Tebow is one of the homies that's going to do a show in Colorado with me next month. Talking like they still on the plantation. Okay. Me too, good. Tony and okay. Us coastal people be lost talking to everything in the middle of the map. Yeah. Big Night, 860. Okay. You got me crack. Hey, homie, you know. Do you know any mob Pyrus? Yeah, the ones I was locked up in YA with. You got me go. Okay, do you know? Oh now, oh yeah, look at it. You say, oh now, Tune. This reminds me of when I first seen you on Kev Mac Cub with them grit. Yeah, man. Ooh, I ain't gonna like I don't know what a grit was, man. I didn't know. I didn't know. Mitch, tell Nacho to tap in. Hold on. Which you low from 60. That's my guy. Okay. Oh yeah, you will learn. Yeah, you will learn. Dude, did you know any members of South Central Cartel? Mm-mm. I like that they music. You know, every day, palm trees, bull. My city full of one time. South Central Cartel. Judah say, you a country boy now, Tune, anyway. Well, I guess I am. Oh, now. Yeah, man. Irv Gotti. Okay. Jay Larius. Yep. Plan on visiting No Good in Mexico. I want to. Can a deaf or blind person join Crip? Yeah, I got homies that's deaf from the set. Cracking up. Okay, Alex Davis. I'm hard of hearing. Why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah. You know, just because you got a physical problem, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Tune Hobbs, and did you look? Oh shoot. Did you look up definitions? Not a lot, Obi. Can you talk more about Crazy Ray all the time? You know Rick Rock from Photos or C Stone from Photos? Y'all about the same age. No. Never heard of them. Plug. Only Alabama say that. Yeah. MGB Sean. When you say blue notes in your vids, what do you mean? I mean, that is a part of a prison Crip gang that I was a part of. Tune has been in Alabama. They've absorbed him. Yes, they have. I love it out here. They were the West Coast Havoc and Prodigy. You know, they had the name, but now South Central Cartel, didn't they have that name first? Wasn't Havoc and Prodigy South Central Cartel names first, and then them dudes in New York stole the name? That's what I was told. That's what I seen. Or I come up back then, and that's what it was. Would you love to see you interact with my homies too? Okay. Alex Davis, can't hear them shots. Bust off. Oh, okay, whatever. Cash Rickard, Tune, can you bring back village storyteller stories? I don't know. I might. Shield Man, and people in the South be saying over yonder, yeah. And you reckon what the heck is that? I remember one day a dude was talking about he arguing with another dude, and he's telling the other dude, "I'll whoop you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, let him know I'll beat you up. He's like, I'll whoop you. Now, if he would have said that, I would have understood what he was saying, but that's not what he said. He arguing, he telling the other dude, I'll whoop you. What? I'll whoop you. I said, what did he say? Whoop you? What? How in the world does the word whoop get an SH put on it? Whoops you. All right. Billy McGill, Tune, are ginger white boys the best fighters? What the heck is a ginger white boy? What is that? Like a cookie? A ginger snap or something? I don't know. How was your relation with Turtle from 88 being that he was who told you that, man? Turtle wasn't no CCO. Turtle was a blue note. He was a blue note. In fact, he's the reason I became blue note. He never been no CCO. I don't know. You got You're sadly mistaken on that one, buddy. Yeah, that's totally wrong. Tebow, you got your fire with you, so throw your setup. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the homie song. Alex Davis, can't see the enemies creeping up on the homies. Okay. Elgin, what's the definition of poo butt? A poop butt, a punk. You know what I'm saying? A little punk dude. You know what I'm saying? OG, how you feel about no jumper turning into the new 4-yard politics? Man, I don't like nothing about that show. You know, I don't like nothing about the show. Other than DW Flame and Brick, I don't like nobody on the show. Period. Nobody. Dalvin Knight, King T, Boondocks of Compton. Okay. Gennardo Armbrister, where the puppy? The puppy's on vacation, homie. Markel Curtis, do the younger Avalon Fire Trey Cribs know you or respect you? Of course. The ones who didn't know me before, they knew me after I got out because I go to the set all the time. And the respect, there's nothing about me that you could not respect. But gee, you know what I'm saying? Big Hugh, what's up with Godfather from East Coast? Which one? Tony Angelo, the holy grail of football. Okay. People of a bunch. I love that question because I was wondering, is being a cripple a reason to leave Crip? No, 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 man. I got blind homies. I got homies who can't hear, homies can't walk, homies can't talk. We got all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got all that. Six Trade Devline, yes. Emil Craig, no. Okay. Irv Gotti, any restaurant recommendations in LA Tune? Come on, homie. You know I'm in Alabama. I don't know what kind of restaurants they got in LA. Airborne Fish. You have to say roll. Say who? Oh, Airborne Fish say you have to say War Eagle now. Okay. War Eagle. Zuki X Low. Big homie Tune. Much love, man. Always look forward to your content. That's what's up, homie. Thank you. Thank you. Mitch, cuz when you coming back to Colorado, I ain't know you out there here like that. Yeah, I'll be back next month. Be back next month. You know what I'm saying? Amen, William. Yes. Suge. Yes. SEC had the name first. Yes, they did. And got it. Okay. Okay. Amen. Facts. Nefta Kingdom. Yep, it's true. They took them names, right? 296. All right. Alex Davis. I was talking about the deaf homie. Can't hear the shots bust off. Believe you me, black folks know. You ain't got to be able to hear when you black. We got survival instincts. When everybody else go to hitting the ground, you don't have to hear nothing. You gonna hit the ground too. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when everybody go to running, you finna run too. You know. Charlie 415. You done any time in Tracy before? Yes, I have. Back in the 80s. J Rowe, Tune, they traded your boy. He wasn't my boy. I've been wanting him gone. I didn't want him there last year. I knew he wasn't nothing. He ain't, even though he's athletic, he ain't no, unless he learned. Now, if he learned a little bit more, he probably be, but he hold the ball too long. He made bad throwing decisions and he holds the ball too long. He got to go. The Bears making moves. Y'all better watch them Bears, man. Football start. Did you ever meet Big Rebo in your trial? Yeah, man. Me and Big Rebo was in Soledad together, and we were in Lancaster together. That's the homie. Gunzo Film. Tell a story about Alabama Vice Lords. I think I have. The One Smoke. P and Hay took the name. Facts. Chicago Bears QB traded. Yep. Oh, come here. Y'all want to see the Queen? Hello. Look at her. Ain't she pretty, y'all? Yeah, my baby. When everything else gone, she gonna be here. That's my baby right there, y'all. OG, how you feel about no jumper turning into the? Okay, we already read that. Bean. The Chiefs going three-peat. Not any Latin King stories. No, never met any. Okay, Tune, Justin Field. Okay, nice cat. Yep. Do you know any? Okay, when Peace Big. Do you know any graveyard cribs? Yeah. I don't think you can be blood and handicap anymore. Dude, come on, stop it, man. We not tripping off no handicaps, man. Big Tune going live. That's what's up. Yeah, YouTube streets. I've been here, man. Man, been here, man. We've been live now for 2 hours and 25 minutes. Oh, love me. So look at Michelle say, love me some kitty. Yeah, man. That's my cat. That's my baby. She sleep in the bed. I can't get rid of her. If I don't let her in the room, she gonna at the door. Open the door, she gonna hop right in the bed, get at the foot of the bed, and go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, there she right there, looking at me. Like, what took you so long to wake up? You can't hear her, but she in the kitchen back there, it's way back there, eating. I can hear her eating. Blackout say he hate cats. Boom. Do you know any 5.5s? No. Other than C-Mac. Is 190 and 12,000. Yeah, they legit. Don't worry, I understand the joke. Blood, what's up with that Crip sign on your mirror? On what mirror? What mirror? That's my TV back there. Alex Davis, can big girls what? What did he say? Can big girls join? What does the size of a woman have to do with joining a game? Yes, they can, homie. She say, my cats do the same. I have 3. Okay. Rodney Dickerson, where's your dogs? One of them outside, and my little bitty one, Mr. Wiggles, he's on vacation. Did you ever low ride on Crenshaw back when it was live? Not me. I'm a different type dude. Did I go on Crenshaw? Yeah. As far as low ride, no. Back then, when I went up on Crenshaw, I was in a whole different mindset. Dude, I just bought a ball python. I'm gonna send you. No, you're not. No, you bet not. No, you bet not. Boy, I block you off everything I can block you on. The skin is tender, homie. Any stories about Carson? A lot of them. I've told a lot of them. Official K-Man the Great, Gunna Wayne, Hardest Squabble. How come you're moving? My kids live there. Security T has #1 socks, chicken, and yours, Delamo. What the? Okay. How come you're moving to Houston? That's where my son live and my grandkids. Dalvin Knight, you ever meet Raymond Washington? No. Tony Angelo on vacation. No reparations, no vote. What up, bruh? Tell them 3 something. Okay. Oh, LA born and raised. I work at South Park. Your homies definitely be outside. Hopefully, I run into you one day, big homie. Tell them again, LA born. Do they be outside, homie? We be outside. Yeah. You'll catch up with me. Look for me in June. YouTube streets, were you ever locked up with any of these rappers? I can't remember. Big Hugh, too. Do you know Big Draws? Female from East Coast. Never heard of her. Nope. Big Tune, you said when the last OGs got locked up, the streets changed. Are those OGs dead? Did they get life? Let me show you something. This is one of the things that changed the streets of LA. This is one of the things that changed the streets of LA's gang culture. Back when okay, listen, when I was a youngster, my G homies were hands-on because they were always there. Back when I was a youngster, my G homies didn't have wives and kids and they didn't have jobs. So their main thing was hanging in the set and gang banging. So they were always there for us. G homies in this day and age, because of here it is 30, 40, 50 years later, Big homies to the young homies, they got families, they got wives, they got kids that they go home to every night, and they got jobs. Everybody work now. Wasn't nobody working when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody thinking about no job, period. Everybody was just robbing and hustling and doing whatever. Wasn't nobody going to work, not like they do now. But now, older homies, they don't have time to deal with these youngsters because they at work. When they get off work, they tired. When they get off work, they have to go home because they have a wife and kids that they're going home to. So they don't have time to be trying to teach no youngsters how to gangbang correctly. And so therefore it leaves the youngsters out there by themselves, learning it the best way they can. And like I say, but now when something go wrong, now here come the older homies want to run their mouth in politics. That's why the youngsters don't want to hear what an old head is talking about. Because the old heads, y'all not around. We the ones out here on the front line. We the ones out here on Front Street doing what we do. So now something done went wrong. Now here y'all come, want to run your mouth. Man, they don't want to hear that mess. Can I blame them? No. No. You feel what I'm saying? Because I didn't have respect for the G homies from the set that wasn't around. Popped up every now and then. You gonna tell me some fool, you ain't even around here. So it is what it is. Neighborhood real. What's up, homie? Neff the Kingdom. Okay, still rocking with the big homie. Yay, man. The crack messed up the crippin', cuz to me hey man, you ain't lying though. That was another major downfall. When that rock cocaine hit, and see the powers that be, that's why they put it in our neighborhoods the way they put it there, because they wanted us to get ourselves watered down. They wanted us to mess ourselves up. They wanted the strong brothers that was around back then to turn into base heads. And that's what happened. Man, it hurt my soul, man. One of my I'm talking about, matter of fact, one of the ones who helped start Avalon. I seen one day, man, I was out, this back in the 80s, and he was coming down the street, and my little bitty homies was tripping with him because they knew he was smoking. And so when he seen me, he walked up to me, he was like, Tune, man, look how they be talking to me, man. Look how they treat me. And I was like, what? They like, yeah, man. So I go to him, I'm like, cuz, y'all don't know who this is? They was like, oh, man, that's that fool, man. He's a smoker, homie. Woo. I'm like, a smoker? I say, cuz, if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be me. Because if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be y'all. I say, man, this is a G. This is one of the ones who started us right here. Yeah, I just went to socking on them. Boom, bam, boom. They went to running around the car. Cuz, what's up? I'm like, fool, this is royalty right here. It's one of the homies who started Avalon. And y'all tripping on him? But they didn't know. That cocaine, man. Cocaine. And don't nothing stay the same. It changed, man. It changed. Neff the Kingdom, Michelle, not as right now. 600 got every excuse in the okay. What was the stroll on the east side? A whole stroll? Wasn't one. Figueroa always been it. Did you know Benzo from 6-0? No. Michelle, it hurt my soul. Hold on. It hurt my soul too bad. Sad, so sad. Yeah. Coochie Mane, now social media the new dope. Right. Eastside Wowee. I'm your little homie, little cartoon, young Trey, little bro. You and Mama Vina cool. What? Hold up, cuz. Who is this? Who is this, homie? Young. Oh, somebody playing crazy. Cuz. Who are you, man? Because my little homie, little cartoon, passed away, homie. Young Trey, it passed. He AIP, homie. Yeah, Vina's son, AIP. So, cuz, who are you? Leave that one alone, cuz. Little cartoon passed. AIP passed away last year, y'all. I don't know who is this, man. Let me know who you are, homie, for you to say something like that. Dude, my homie is caught a felony. Would it be hard to find a decent job? Depending on where you at. Not in Alabama. Bruce Adams, Tune, can I get your opinion on 897 gang? What about him? What opinion you want from the only opinion I give you on them is we don't like them. Big Vince 30. What's good, Big Tune? I'm here, man. I'm here. Thank you. Demetrius E. Hey, what up, Tune from Milwaukee? God bless you. God bless you too, homie. Dalvin Knight. Did you know Whitey? From Whitey Enterprise? Yeah. Neighborhood Real. The crack got the violence turned up. Not only did it get the violence turned up, it got a whole lot of homies turned out too. Z member. Okay, Z member, you a new member. Thank you, homie. Big Hube. Would you go on No Jumper? No. No. And if I ever even contemplating it, I'd run it across my homies first. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, let me show you something. Avalon is a whole different type animal, man. Y'all out there, if y'all not gonna know, especially if Big Hube, if you from a different state and you don't understand the politics of LA, Avalon is a whole different type animal, homie. We are a very close-knit set. And you know, it ain't no big eyes and little U's when it come to Avalons, homie. For if I even at one time even contemplated a thought of going on No Jumper, I would kick it with my homies and get what you think, homie? What you think? What you think? Y'all wouldn't see it. Y'all would never know it. All you would know is one day I popped up on it, which I don't really have no intentions on doing. But now, if I was to miraculously one day change my mind, it would be to go on there and set them fools straight, really straight. And it wouldn't be less than 10,000 to get me on there. But for 10,000, I wouldn't even do it right now. I'm not feeling them. Z member, thank you for the super chat, my brother. Thank you. Eastside Wowie, Brian. Okay, Eastside Wowie. I'm from EC. Okay. Smizzle, 306 likes. Okay. Tony Angelo, social media, the new dope. Yes, it is. I was at the funeral. Dank. He said his little bro. Oh, his little, wait a minute. Who? He said his little bro. Who? Are you talking about? You talking about? Okay, he was the homie little bro. Okay, shout out, cuz. Okay, homie. Coochie Man from Tony. Alex Davis. Okay. $0 new member. Oh shoot. I gotta put you up there, man. Okay. Right. The homie Neighborhood Real say, tell a Central Jail story. A county jail story. I can tell. Okay. Only because it's you, Neighborhood Real. Only because it's you, man. I remember one time I was in the county jail and I was ducking going to 4800. I was ducking going to the Crip Macho. Didn't want to go. But now I had caught a robbery in Wayside. Me and the homie Ant Dog from Compton in Hood. We caught a robbery in Wayside, but now we had to go to court. So we went to court. I didn't want to go back to Wayside because I'm knowing they gonna trip. But now I'm ducking going to 4800 because every time them fools OSS will come through looking, man, we getting up under beds because you got Devil from Hoover and Roscoe from Compton. They coming through with the they looking. I'm hiding under the bed. So look, man, listen. So they caught me. When they caught me, they pulled me out. They got my hook up. Now it's a trip. No, they didn't catch me under the bed. They caught me because of count time. You remember we had to go on the roof to count. So now I ain't got no business here. I've been ducking the Wayside chain, hopping over the escalator and running all around the county jail acting a fool. So now here it is up in 9500 when they ran us out on the roof to count. Now, you know, just one block in 9500 hold thousands of people, like 3, 4, 5,000. So here it is when they counting us in. I'm trying to figure out, dang, how I'm gonna get past this count. Make a long story short, I get caught. I get busted. So now the police finna take me to 4800. They had to ask me, you a Crip? No. No, I ain't nothing. You can leave me here. Oh, you ain't no Crip, huh? Now, granted, back then at that time, I didn't have all the face tattoos because I'm older now. They kind of gone, but I got a 5'3" right here. I got 3 teardrops right here, and I got an AC right here. But I didn't have all that back then. And a lot of my arm tattoos weren't on me at that time. I had some, but not where you could really, really see them like that. So the police like, okay, so you ain't no Crip, huh? I'm like, you can leave me here. They like, all right, get a bedroll. So now anybody been in the county jail, they know they got them big old carts they got in the hallway with a gang of bedrolls. The police will tell you off the dribble, hey, grab a bedroll. So in the bedroll, you got your blanket, 2 sheets, and you got a fish kit. A fish kit is a toothbrush, toothpaste, and a little bitty State Bar soap. Get a bedroll. I'm like, dang, all right, I grabbed the bedroll and we walking. So now when we walking, we get to the elevator, boom, up we go. I mean, no, down we went. We went to the 4,000 floor. For y'all who don't know, 4,000 means the 4th floor. So when we come out, boom, 4,800 and 4,700. Well, 4,700 wasn't even open then. It was just 4,800. 4,800 was to the right. 4,300, the blood module, was to the left. So I'm thinking, all right, when we go to the left, I'm looking at the police. I'm like, yeah, all right. He's like, come on, come on. I'm thinking we finna go to 4,400. I'm not thinking they finna try to take me to 4,300, the blood module. Man, we passed 44 up. I'm like looking like, hey, man, where we going? Man, we get to the front door of 4,300. He gonna get on the walk it out. Hey, pop the front gate, pop the front door, pop the front gate. I'm like, what? I'm like, he tripping. When the front gate popped, you got a Sally port right there, and boom, you got a row of phones. You got like a bunch of phones right there. Now, this is a trip that I'm telling this story because the very first person I seen was Al Dog from Denver Lane. Now, the dude just asked me earlier, did I know Evil Al? And I just told him a little story. The first person standing there on the phone with a big old giant red rag on his head was Al Dog from Denver Lane. He look up, see me. And the other person I seen was who was that? Man, what's his name from Bounty Hunter? Man, I knew him. I knew him. We had got into it in YA. Now I done got into it with both these cats. It's some more dudes in there, but these two right there, the first two. So the police talk about going in there and tried to push me in the back. I jerked back. I'm like, man, what you mean going there? Man, this fool Al Dog was like, oh yeah, man, cartoon, that's the homeboy, send him in here. I'm like, man, I ain't your homeboy. You know, back then it was different. I went to dissing, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. I had to let this police know, hey man, look, no, I can't go in there. No, So I pushed back out into the hallway. So the police said, I thought you wasn't no Crip. I just looked at him. He said, you can go in there. I said, man, I say, man, quit playing with me, man. I said, man, you know I'm a Crip, man. Man, go on, send me down there where I'm supposed to go. He did too. Took my big stupid butt right on down there to 4,800. Yeah, man. Nashville 615. Cuz you still going to New York? Yeah. Adam 22 says he want that fade. How much money you gonna put on it? I know you just talking though. Michelle, okay, Michelle, okay. Yes. Who do the traders program with in jail, state pen? Who do the who? Wait a minute, hold on. Who do the who you talking about? Who you talking about? Who I think you talking about? Oh man, you didn't talk me into disrespect, dissing them cats. I don't like them cats, but I don't disrespect sets on this YouTube stuff, homie. I don't do that. But I know who you're talking about though. Who do they program with in jail? I don't know. I don't know. Scrap. You didn't go up. No, I went. I went. Yeah, that's how I end up in 4800. Playing with the police. ETG North trades for days, cuz you already know that threes, please. You know what I'm saying? You know we make the world go round. You know we make the world go round. Oh shoot, hit the wrong button. MGB Sean, would you go if Whack 100 was doing the interview? It would look. If I had ever changed my mind to fool with that show, it wouldn't make me who was doing the interview, because it never in a million years would they cross me up into answering stupid inflammatory questions. If anybody on there that called themselves interviewing me ask me something stupid, I'ma check them right there. Hey, homie, that ain't cool. I would let them know. All right, man. No, no comment, no comment. And then if it continued, I'd let them know. Check this out, cuz. No matter who it was, check this out, cuz. Stop asking me dumb stuff. Don't ask me nothing like that no more, or we gonna have a problem in here. You know, that's what a lot of people going on there need to do. And I've seen some dudes, a couple of dudes out of Chicago, maybe one or two from LA or whatever, from New York or whatever. Most of the dudes out of Chicago, the one who checked that fool about asking them dumb questions. Man, come ask me that stupid mess, man. $0. What was your favorite type of prison spread? Oh shoot, man, there's so many. Big Hugh, have you ever ran into Whack 100 on the streets? No, never. I've never heard of that cat until YouTube. Toon, what was your workout regimen during your prime? Oh man, a lot. Put it like this here: a regular prison mentality workout is whatever you doing, it got to be 10 sets of 10 on whatever it is. We doing 10 sets of 10, no matter what it is. Jay Smith, me and my girl take a shot of drink anytime you say, but anyway. Oh shoot, y'all finna get drunk. But anyway, 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 man, I'm gonna have y'all fall down drunk. Y'all gonna be so drunk, y'all ain't gonna be able to have sex tonight. But anyway, nah, let me leave y'all alone, homie. That's what's up. Larry Campbell, what is a Blue Note? It is a California prison game. You didn't go up there in there, cuz? Yeah, you asked me the same question. I went. Yeah, I did go to the module. The Olympics coming to LA in 2028. Do you think they'll round up all the gang members like they did in 84? Yes, they will. And yes, they are. Sorry, Toon, my bad, big homie. Don't want to get you in any mess. It ain't no thing, homie. It ain't no thing. It's cool. Ones, Whack already broke y'all up. Broke who up? Whack already broke who up? Who is y'all? You ain't broke the Avalons up. I'm from Avalon. Ones, Whack been using Crips against other Crips. Hey, if those other Crips let him do it, that's on them. That's on them, man. You know, there's only so much can be said and done. Long as Avalons ain't turning against each other. Dalvin Knight, Lord Jesus, Mama Toon, listen. No, Dalvin. He said, Mama Toon. Look, hey, this cat right here called me Mama Toon. He said, Lord Jesus, Mama Toon disinfiltrate again. Mama Toon? Dang, you kind of got that mixed up, don't you? Last I checked, I was a man. You must be, you must be got me mixed up with your brother. Ah! No, I'm not your brother, homie. I'm not him. You grew up with him. You knew your girl. I'm a man. But far as dissing them cats, I didn't know who the dude was talking about at first. You know what I'm saying? But you see how he just said, my bad tune. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I go out my way not to disrespect other sets on here. I don't do that goofy stuff. But now that's the goofy stuff you want to see, Mr. Dalvin Knight. You the type that'll thrive off that dumb stuff. My channel is not the channel for that, homie. I don't get down like that. But gee, it don't make no difference if I like your set or don't like your set. I'm not on here to diss them, especially with me being way in Alabama. The heck? What? You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna even lie. If I was in LA, I ain't gonna even lie. My show would be a whole different get down because I'm right there to confront any and everything that come my way. But I'm not finna sit on here and talk crazy about another set and then hide in Alabama. I'm way in Alabama. Come on, man. Got me twisted, homie, with some of the fools you grew up with. Fool. Black man, 1982. Can we hear you and Crazy Ray stories? I'm from Detroit. Man, I done told so many of them, homie. I done told so many of them. AB, Tune, you got any stories at the Slauson? I done told them. Crip Blue, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Avalon Crip Gang. That was the jam on Nationwide Rip Riders. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. S, you don't have to explain nothing, Mr. S. That dude was a clown. You know what I'm saying? He was a clown. You good. You can type whatever you want to type in here. It's on me to control what come out my mouth. Did you ever replace B with C like say Kurger cat? Yeah, when I was young, I did that. Instead of saying back, we would say cack. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, I did that. That's a phase you go through. A lot of people think Crip Mac invented that mess. Man, we was doing that way back in the 80s. People can do 64 push-ups. I know he ain't talking about me. Oh, okay. 1040B, you ever run into Lupe? No. I talked to her on the phone before, but no. AB, thank you, my brother, for the super chat. Thank you. The Henro, did you see the video of 4 trays beating up the 8 trays? Beating them up on when? Wow. Where? What video is that? No, send that to me. Shoot. No, where it's on YouTube? No, I ain't seen that. Well, I would like to see that. You sure? I don't know. MGB Sean, do Hispanics run LA, Cali? Nobody runs LA no more, man. LA is like the Wild Wild West. It's just open. AB, respect. Thank you, homie. Courtney, you should do a prison workout regime. Okay. I got to get my fat butt up and do some working out myself. Will Cashgrove, that Avalon song on Rep Your Set was hard with G-Cell. Yeah, man. That's what's up. You introduced to LA Dream Team. I had to go see what that song really said. Oh man, look. Hey, that was my song, but yes, we're here. The A-Team is here. Oh, yes, we're here. You know, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard the Avalon Gangsters gonna spread the word? Hey, man. Hey, boy, it was a whole different get out back then, boy. I was young, dumb, full of cum, and with the business. YouTube streets. Hey, you think OG Percy certified or he be fronting? I don't know him, homie. I mean, I don't even know him to speak on him for real. I don't know him, never met him. I talked to him one time on the phone, really wasn't about nothing. I mean, you know, how can I speak on him when I've never been around him? I can't. Ace Spade, Subtune, do you think being in the South changed your LA accent? Yes, it has. Drastically. The only thing Crip Mac invented was getting his butt beat and making it sound good. Oh, okay. I hear you. $0. Man, Tune, I told my uncle that story about Big Tate. My uncle said that was the scariest story he ever heard in his life. Yeah, Big Tate, boy. Big Tate, boy. He was a prison pimp for real. Samuel Toon, have you met Big Hit? And if so, do like his current music? Who is and what is a Big Hit? Never even heard of him. Never even heard of him, homie. Kevin Hunter, dang Toon, you keep skipping your boy, cuz. Kevin Hunter, I'm with you right now. Why? What you want to put you up here? There you go. There you go. I see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Some can, some can't. Some get away from me. Toon, what is HELLUVA? You already know what that is. I ain't seen it, but a couple of my homies told me about it. I think it's on social media. I'd like to see that. Somebody send that to me. Dalvin Knight, Fat Dog, Ways in Peace, man. Yeah. Now you want to act right. Oh, now you want to act right, huh, Dalvin? Now you want to act right. N. Rodriguez, how long did it take you to adjust to the Alabama way of talking? About 3 years. YouTube streets, you are so you. Making Georgia in here, cuz keep moving, G. For the Swain gang, homie. We swang in my set. But it's still gangsters. How you feel about Shooter from Fire Trey? Man. Let me explain. See, look, let me explain something to you. I just was explaining. See, that's what you call an inflammatory question. That's the type of question somebody who ain't got nothing to think with would answer. Shooter is my little homie. There's no way in the world I would answer a question like that on here. I told you, Avalons don't get out like that. Anything that we have going on internally, we settle internally. We're not finna put our business out on the web like that for everybody in the world to have something to say and ridicule us about. The big bad A gang don't do that. We leave that to them other sets. Pineapple, it's my jam now. Okay. Jay Real, you watch Kev Mack? Yeah. Are you still fighting? Also, congrats on the channel success. Thank you. No, 600 said he had something else to do, so I left it alone. Like I was telling other dude, this celebrity fight thing, it ain't nothing. Look, you see how I was waiting, Jake Paul, the white boy Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Man, that white boy seen Mike Tyson get this shape and throwing them things. He got out of there. He like, oh no, my nose hair hurt. The tip of my fingernail green. And he come up with all the excuses he can come up with. He did not want nothing to do with Iron Mike. Dude, you been to New York or East Coast? I'm on my way. Okay, people, did y'all slide? Okay. Tell your boy Brick Baby, stop picking and choosing. I don't know nothing about him picking and choosing, homie. I don't know. YouTube streets, were you ever locked up with Big Hit from PDL? No, never heard of it. Michael Shepard, you ever got into it with the Treetops? No. Double S Official, do you have any stories of you and No Good in prison together? Yeah. Done told them. Done told a lot of them stories, you know? All right, look, man. Gunzo Film, what set was Barry White from? He was from my set. D Money. Big Toon, shout out from Long Beach. Threes. That's what's up, homie. Fifth Ave Media. Toon, who do you know from Venice Showline? A whole bunch of them. Oh, listen, man. I'm a Y baby. A Y baby. 7 years straight in Y. A gang of years in prison. It ain't gonna be nobody that I don't know from a certain. It ain't gonna be no set that I don't know at least one person from. Well, maybe one or well, I can name maybe one or two sets that I never met nobody from. Like you asked me, like dude asked me about the 5-5s. I've never met one until I seen C-Mac. Asked me about somebody else. It's one or two sets that I don't know nobody from, but for on the majority, I know at least one person from almost everywhere. Foundation Nation for the win. Pin that up there, homie. Yeah. Jay Smith, check this, homie. You my favorite YouTuber on the set. That's what's up, homie. I try to make it right, you know. You ever run into any East Bay Dragons in Pelican Bay? What the heck is an East Bay Dragon? Never heard of that. You need to do an interview with 16 to Life, big homie. Can we get an interview? No problem. If you reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, I ain't the type to just run behind and reach out to a person. You know what I'm saying? If people get at me and like, hey, Tune, can we whoop, whoop, wop, wop, wham? Then yeah, okay, let's do something, homie, you know. Batista Bones, that's a lie. ETG ain't got whooped, but nobody. Exactly. I don't know who. Yeah, I ain't never. Believe you me, I would have heard of that. I would have heard of that. I don't believe that happened. But look, man, we've been on here 3 hours. Double earn. Talk about what a blue note. I've done that before, homie. Look, this number, y'all ain't going nowhere. Dang, these numbers won't go down. Usually I wait till the numbers start going down. And then I go ahead and sign off. Yo, bad. Sub cartoon. Why Avalon don't have as many sets as Hoover? I don't know. You know, we got what we got, and that's all we got. But anyway, man, bump that. What about the interview with Big Cartoon? Donk Williams. That's when I go back in June. Glad ECC and BGC coming together. They been came together. Randall Henshaw, do you watch Unique Mecca? What is that? I've never heard of that. Or same here. And I was like, okay, look, I got to get up out of here, y'all. This I must say, I enjoyed this live. Usually I don't be feeling the lives, but I enjoyed kicking with y'all tonight, man. I really, really did. I really did. My intentions were to, put the link up there and have people come on the stage and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But when that happens, it takes from me answering y'all questions. I did pretty good tonight. I answered at least 85% of them. But some got away. It be going up. Hey, Tune, where the homie baby nose at? I don't know. In fact, I don't even know it. But anyway, love from Flint, Michigan. Avalon is your first, your last, your everything. Sixth trade Devlin. Yeah, man. Sixth trade Devlin say Avalon is your first, your last, your everything. It is behind my relationship with God and my wife. My relationship with God comes first. Then my relationship with my wife come next. And then Avalon. In that order. But anyway, man. All right, big scrap cuz. I'm finna bounce up out of here, homie. But finna get up out of here, y'all, man. We're gonna do this again, man. I really enjoyed this with y'all, man. We're gonna do this again, man. So in the meantime, in between time, man, do what I always ask y'all to do, homie. Stay safe and stay above ground, no matter what. Stay safe and stay above ground, homie. And thank you, man. I love y'all foundation, man. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your help. I couldn't do it without y'all, homie. I could not do it without y'all. So boom. Thank you, man. Peace. I'm out. And I represent the gangsters.